Yeah!
My friends, hello and welcome to the Brewery, the jankiest MTG, EDH, Commander, Magic the Gathering show on the internet, where we brew weird, unique, interesting decks on a janky theme each and every week. I am McCrae, McCraeits.com. I have a bunch of shit out there. People know me, they hate me, they love me. It's kind of the two extremes. I'm playing your episode 18 Pure and Toothy list. And I've renamed it Who Needs Friends? That's me. Joseph, who are you? What are you playing?
Oh, wow. That was such a fucking downer. Holy shit. Want to follow that.
Well, it's because it's Toothy imaginary friend, right? Like he's a kid.
Who fucking cares? Nobody likes me. Fuck this game. What am I playing? Sorrow, hate. I took a deck of Octavia, Living Thesis, that our tree pal made in, I believe, episode 9. I have renamed it, though. It used to be True Blue Beats, and now it is Felling a Tree with an Octopus. Because I'm going to kill you, Gruger. I'm going to kill you with an octopus. Who's up next?
I sure hope so.
Gruger.
Oh, that's me. Sick.
You!
Sorry, I'm struggling with everything.
You're the tree. I brought an octopus.
I hope that deck actually does something, because when I played it, I don't think it did anything. So
you got a 10 drop in the command zone and 33 lands in blue, not counting MDFCs? You're crazy.
Well, yeah, MDFCs count as lands.
This was never going to work.
They count as lands. See how much ramp is in that deck. Anyways,
I did notice that when I was doing Pure and Toothy that you only have 33 in.
It's not
funny.
33 lands.
It's like 36 with multi-faced, but you like your multi-faced a lot.
Yeah, that's because they count as
lands.
They are
not
lands.
anything else. They are lands.
But it's at least in green. This is just mono blue.
Yeah.
Also, my camera's drunk. No more beer for my camera. There we go.
I'm playing a deck that I played recently. Because I don't think it really got to do what it wanted to do, so I wanted to try it out again. And this time I kind of ignored the theme a little bit in that I added more colored cards in the second time around, but it's from our colorless theme, and it was the Mishra Tamer of what's his face? I forget. Anyways, the Rakdos Mishra.
The Unearthed Rakdos Mishra, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect.
Tobin.
Apparently, Moxfield doesn't like deck names with "but" in the title.
No, they censor a lot of things. Spell Table censors the brewery. It censors brewery, the word brew.
Okay. Anyway, I'm here.
No
I'm
idea. We're so fucking edgy. Sorry, Tobin.
playing Magic, I think.
Funny.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know. I'm playing Ich-Tekik. Your butt.
What?
It's Ich-Tekik your butt. That's the name of the deck, but it keeps getting censored. So it's that guy plus Malcolm. It looks fun. Pretty janky, but that's why I like it.
Yeah, I remember that. I vaguely remember that deck being kind of sweet.
Oh, hell yeah. Opening a hand has Metallurgic Summoning Zandtruck Typhoon? You guys are dead.
Okay.
Sorry. Oh shit! This isn't going to work.
Sorry, folks. We're setting up boards as we do this. As you could probably guess by everyone saying what episode they were playing from, the theme for this week is Gruger. Gruger is the theme for this week. And with that, let's jump into the game.
So I messed up. I accidentally deleted Mishra from my sideboard. So
Nice.
You gotta
so I
make
can't
it as a
actually
token.
I can't put it in the command zone because it disappears because it's just a token.
Do you want us to redo? I mean, I've already got a hand, but
Yeah, I already got a hand as well.
We literally have to redo. Here you go. I fixed it, right?
yeah, that's the old
right.
G one.
Here, I can keep him in my lands or something. It'll be a little awkward, but
Let's just remake. This is no. Come on. I don't want to spend the next 2+ hours doing something stupid because we could have stopped in the first 12 seconds.
Yeah.
F2, friends.
That's
F2.
fair. That's fair. All right, let's redo.
All right, give me a second to.
Hey, remember when Jucknuts rolled a 20? Yeah, me too. You know what you're not going to do this time?
Mhm.
Roll a 20. All right.
Is that the whole reason you wanted to redo? Is just so I didn't get that
Not why I
20?
wanted to redo. I rolled a 2 and forgot the 0.
All right.
I feel on the sake of honesty, we should let him go first, even though I don't want him to. But it's not his fault. Gruger sucks.
It's always my fault. All right. Oh, cool. He's on the sideboard now. Sick. All right. Sick.
Okay, are you ready? Are we good?
Oh, never didn't have it.
Okay. Technical difficulties.
Yeah, that's kind of
It happens.
the name of my week, pretty much. And it's only just begun.
Weak. Hell, I saw you not that long ago. Oh.
This hand sucks.
I gotta tell you, I don't know why I'm rolling. It just hurt me because I rolled a 19. But that was the one thing I didn't need to do.
You're just wasting them. Oh god, these hands are so shitty.
Did I actually roll a 20 last game? I didn't even look. They're saying I rolled a 20. Do I
This
believe
is
them?
worse.
No, I think McRae
No,
rolled,
McRae rolled a 20.
Oh,
I
sorry.
don't know what you rolled.
That's why I was super keen to re-go.
Throwing away
And I'll just roll one. I don't even care.
this.
I can make this work, I guess.
All right.
All right.
I can make
Are
this
we
work.
ready? I'm not feeling good about this hand, but
Oh
Okay,
no!
my hand is also bad.
You know what?
all right.
I want to like that Toothy art much less than I actually do.
This is the kids one, right? The kids
Yeah,
fundraiser secret
With at
lair.
least 85 teeth in his maw,
It's
Yeah,
it's one of the kids' ones, I think. Yeah.
and then an elephant tusk over Pier. Yeah, this is good stuff.
All right, here we go. Boop, 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 boop.
I shouldn't have kept this. I thought that was a one drop. It's a
Included
three
Delta.
drop. My whole plan is ruined.
Duel and pass.
As long as you can get to 3 mana, you should be okay.
Yeah,
Does it sound
I
like he can get 3 mana?
I thought I had a changeling that was a one drop that would help, but it is in fact a 3 drop. It just looks like a different one.
Fair.
Oh.
Let's play a bad card and pass.
Gruger, did you put all of the duels in this or no?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, how would he remember?
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter.
Tropical-
McRae clearly modded it.
So
Whatever's in there is your fault.
Konos is
Tropical
cheering
Island
for
won't-
Ich-Tekik, by the way.
I'm
yeah,
done.
Tropical Island won't be in there. So you may have a couple of like the snowlands, but I don't.
That's what
I
I'm
put-
asking about, is like those ones.
I may have. I generally put like 1 or 2 of those in the dual color ones, just because I don't want to.
All right. Well, let's check.
There you go. You
Parsley.
can find out now. Screwed you up either way.
You are up after this. Sorry, go
Yeah,
ahead.
one second.
I like how 2 of us are playing Simic and one of us is playing blue.
There's not. So
Dirty
this
Gruger
is
and his dirty
this
wins.
breeding. Oh, sorry, I'm a liar. There is. Oof. I was scared this Farseek was gonna like get a fucking island or something.
Man, you're actually really fortunate that worked out for you because that should have gone the other way for sure.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh well. I'm just excited to watch Tobin pull a disgusting victory with ticks on dick.
It's gonna take a lot of effort.
Ich-Tekik.
What you are known for, putting
Has
in
he
the work.
been? Is he errated to be a Phyrexian now?
No, he's a human.
Is he?
What?
Is he a part of the Mirrodin resistance?
I don't know. He's a human artificer.
Tell me the lore behind
Clearly.
your janky choice here, Tobin. Gruger.
It was the jankiest deck I could find that Gruger had played. That was
So you're
it.
saying Gruger is not brewing janky decks?
Depends. I
I
also
didn't say that.
I thought that deck was kind of sweet though.
It is kind of
Heresy.
sweet.
You know what? Forget it. I'm a coward.
Why are you a coward?
Guys, don't worry about it. Go.
Okay.
He was holding up mana drain.
And now I just have Swan Song and I'm sad.
Cool. All right. We're here to play
Also,
lands and fast
Octavia
turn.
really likes the MDFCs because if you kill your land drops and everything, anyways, you can play the MDFCs as spells, which then lowers the
The curve.
yeah, because it's not a 10 drop anymore.
Is this an awkward time to tell you that I cut that shit straight away in favor of basic lands because you only had such a small amount of lands in mono blue with a 10 drop in the command zone, and I was
It's
fucking
not a
screwed?
command. It's not a 10 drop though.
I
I didn't plan on it ever. Never planned on casting that for 10.
I really appreciate that Gruger is as greedy in his deck building sometimes as I am. Like, I have to get punished for being super, super greedy. And I'm glad other people do it too, so I can point and be like, look, I'm not alone. It's not just me.
Greedy. 30. If you look at the rest of the curve, it's like 36 lands and like 10 mana rocks. MDSCs are lands.
There's a lot of mana rocks in this deck. There are.
Yeah, I know. Because
tap lands or tap lands. Those are not good lands.
I'm confirming.
There's only 2 of those that were tap lands.
Is this the game where we just get to ask Gruger questions about all the mistakes he made when deck building from seasons past?
Hey, whatever, man. I'll take this Gruger over like 4 or 5 years ago. Gruger any day.
It was 4 or 5 years ago. Gruger, like,
didn't make sense.
Mountain cycle this ruin grinder.
Made brutally good decks all the time and did not care about crushing you under his machine.
8s and 9s, pretty much. They're like This
wasn't even that was the problem. If they were overpowered inherently, it would have been like, whatever. This guy's just a dick. But he makes like weird decks that just scale like disappointingly well. And so by the time you realize that, oh shit, this is a problem, you're just going to die now. Like for years, it was literally a statement in our play group of like, okay, let's see, turn 2, got a guy. Okay, what do I do? Hit Gruger, and like it's you always kill him first because he will kill you first. If you
I'm gonna get a blood crypt with this mountain cycler. I will play this blood crypt.
See, look at him. Just never didn't have it.
Joseph, that actually almost sounded like a compliment, though.
It is if you're not playing with him.
And then I'll play this scrap work mutt.
What the fuck is that? Is that my dog?
Doggo.
Yeah, this doggo's a good doggo, man.
Toss?
So discard a card, draw a card.
Yeah, I'm just figuring out which one of these I am discarding.
It has an earth. Cute.
Yeah, no, this is like it. Spike. We'll put a duplicate in my bin.
Oh Jesus.
Weep. I will draw a card. Sick.
Is that an artifact card? Does it have unearth? Does this game suck? Sweet.
That's okay. Octavia has like what, Ward 8?
I think this deck will probably be a little bit better because it has more color in it, right? Because it's not subject to the same restriction as it first was.
Yeah, but like 10 of my cards were like I think I just kind of drew a little bit poorly, but also with the colorless, I couldn't have as many ways to draw cards, I think was probably the biggest issue. And even now, I'm not playing like Buried Alive, which would make this deck better and other things, right? Like with the 10 card swap, it limited me, and I wanted to put some of the new cards in and junk.
Yeah, makes sense.
Friends,
look at this. This is 6.
Sorry.
1,
Go.
2, 3, 4. This is 5 mana. You fine?
It is. The ward is amazing. That's what I like about it.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, there's
come on,
literally no way I'm
Tobin.
letting that live while I'm holding a removal spell.
You know what else is kind of brutal? Tobin, I pondered a very similar thing during my turn, and I was like, nah, that's mean. I can't kick him in the dick that hard yet.
What a fucking bunch of assholes.
Yeah, right in the dick.
There's a reason I have like 4 wins on this show, and they're all you guys.
Yeah. I mean, maybe playing Toothy without protection. I don't know. That card like wins you the game very easily.
There's no protection in the deck. What am I supposed to do? Add it?
Last time he played the deck, didn't he like go off and draw like 80 cards with his Toothy on like turn 6 or something?
This is actually fun.
No.
Yeah,
because with my 10 cards that I added to this deck, I added a lot of must answer cards. So I'm hoping that this comes back to like give me.
I'll go to my main phase and then I will just cast. I guess I could sequence this better. How likely is it that Joseph plays a blocker?
Well, I'm going to get you so hard.
All right, I'll just play Malcolm and pass.
Well, Gruger's big deck building commonality amongst almost every single one of his decks is going to come in handy for me right here. Ancient Tomb.
Cool.
Thanks,
I've stopped
Gruger.
putting Ancient Tombs in most of my decks. Now,
Thank you for running Ancient Tomb in all of your decks.
no, not in all.
Come
my decks.
on!
Now
No!
you're drained.
Stop it! Stop! We just started.
Yeah, and Toothy is like a ridiculously strong
search.
card.
Oh, thank fuck. Oh, he scared me so bad.
What do you mean? He's just doing this because it's free. He untaps his lands. He can actually go up. He's mana positive here.
That is exactly what I am.
Jesus.
Wait, what are you
So-
talking about? There is protection in this in my
Yeah, there's
original deck
100%
list.
gotta be
I'm
protection
assuming
there.
this resolves, so I'm going to go ahead and draw 2 cards and discard.
I
2
might
I
have
assume you
removed-
have at least both boots and probably heroic
No.
intervention and probably
There is
one
a
of the
heroic
other-
intervention, yes.
Yeah, there's an
Damage
offer you can't
intervention.
refuse. There is Essence Flux, which flickers him, so you get to
I
draw
took out all the
cards.
flicker stuff because there wasn't enough ETB to really abuse it.
You
No,
just use
it's
it- for
Toothy.
Toothy.
Toothy
Yeah, but
just
it's...
draw. No,
I
that's
want
like
card
that.
draw.
That
No,
is card
it's not
draw.
one card draw. It's like you draw like 6 cards and then you ETBs and then you just and he ETBs and you get all those counters back because
Yeah.
the draws go
Yeah.
on the stack.
I went wide. I put good stuff in the 10.
Oh my god, you just gutted the deck is what I'm hearing.
Interesting.
Hey man, I can't do anything
Interesting.
apparently.
Flicker
Anyways,
is crazy
so-
good with Toothy though.
Yeah, and
I'm
that's,
out
that's
of
the whole
removal.
reason
I
with the
cut mostly removal, so you're safe now.
and that's also like why you put the clones in because then you let like Toothy die and then the clone gets all the counters because you just draw all those
So-
cards and it's
Right?
so good.
So gross.
Gruger. Couldn't
Yeah.
help but notice I drew a grafted exoskeleton, and I have a discard trigger on the stack. But boy, I'm tempted to hang on to that grafted exoskeleton.
Yeah, you might as well because if you stick
Makes
it on
sense.
one,
You make 8/8s.
you make 8/8s and then it's a 10/10 with infect.
That seems good. I almost
That's
died to infect
funny.
last night.
That's funny. I am a bad person, and I do not want to get rid of that. Ugh.
Just make your decision so I can pass my turn.
It's gonna be that.
Hey, there was 37 lands in my deck list. I'm just looking at it. 33. My God.
37 with multi-face. Yeah, it was 33 without multi-faced, which is
Oh,
what
no. So
that
yeah,
is the primary.
So sorry for Toothy and Pure and Toothy. Yes, is lower, but it's also because it has more like
It has
it has-
lots.
It's
Well,
Simic,
And a single bird.
and it draws all the cards.
yeah, but it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
I'm not happy about these discards.
10, 11.
I'm going to untap 3 lands. I will then let's see. Go.
It has 11 pieces of ramp plus a ridiculous amount of card draw. That Simic deck is like kind of jacked. Or it was kind of jacked. I don't know what it is now.
So, 2,
There, probably.
3, 4, 5. Sorry. Well, 5 lands tapped in total with 4 mana spent to activate the castle. Castle Vantress. So I'm going to scry 2, and you may go.
Oh, I'm surprised
I
you
already
just didn't.
passed the turn.
I'm surprised you didn't kill it with the reality shift.
Kill Toothy.
Again, yeah.
Yeah.
Just drink.
Again, I just didn't feel like kicking him in the dick that hard right now.
What else is new on the show? Just McRae getting bullied.
Did not stop trying, or next time I will. You know what gets you kicked in the dick is crying about getting kicked in the dick.
Doesn't that just lead to this weird Euclidean endless dick kicking, though? Because eventually they're going to cry from getting kicked in the dick.
Yeah, life is hell.
May I resolve a solemn simulacrum? Hey, look at this. We're getting some of the buddies that I didn't get in the first round of this game, or the first time I played this deck.
Yeah, no, you're good. It's happy.
I think I just get a mountain. I think I'm more heavily red skewed in this deck. I will play a Canyon Slough. Whoop, we'll go like this. And start combat. Oh, I don't fear no 4/4. Punch you for 2.
Oh, really? Okay. I will take 2. I will remember this. I will see you in some turns.
That's okay. I can die to an unblockable 8/8 or 10/10 infect.
Friend, you ain't kidding.
It's the Malcolm you should be afraid of.
Yeah, I can't do anything about the Malcolm, so I'm ignoring the Malcolm for now.
Also, Malcolm is just my 1 mana a turn ramp. He's just a Birds of Paradise for 3 mana now.
Currently.
Yeah.
I mean, Malcolm is a CDH commander because he just gets you enormous value.
If you need me, I'll just be over here skulking.
Yes. Is Ich-Tekik of CDH commander? I feel like not.
I have not seen ticks on deck in a game ever. No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, look at that. I drew a mana rock. That's something. Can I do anything with that? Yes.
I like how he said I drew a mana rock as he played a fetch land.
Yeah.
Same thing. Let's move to combat. Draw an arrow.
Why are you thinking this hard?
Chasm Skulker. Well, because, I mean, no one can block anyway, but I don't know. Gruger, it's your week, so take 2.
Just kill Gruger first in his week. Is that the theme?
I tried to state this as a rule.
It means right now Gruger can hit me back for 4, which I am fine with. But
no, I can't. Like, that's such a lie. You have 5 mana right now.
Yes. I guess I could play my other commander,
which poops out a 3/3.
Yeah,
and then when you or you could try to play like a
I have
mana rock,
other
and then you
things
do
to
it.
I want to play the mana rock, so
because that way, when you sacrifice the treasure, then your golems get bigger.
Also, I'm gonna sack this, and then I have literally no idea what lands are in this deck because all I did was cut lands. I didn't look at what was in the deck.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I am responsible, and I was like, 37 lands is more than enough.
Yeah, but as long as Malcolm doesn't continually die, and with all the like little changelings, you make a fair bit of treasure with the deck.
Yeah, that was the thought. Okay, yeah, I'll just
Breeding pool, yeah.
Do this. So I've already tapped 2, so that's to play this Talisman, and then I will use 1, a 2, a 3 to play this Bloodline Pretender. I will choose Golems.
Okay, cool.
I should probably say Pirate. I don't know. I just feel like it's an irrelevant choice, really.
I feel like Golem is way more fun.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like your spell might have got countered if you said Pirate.
3 visits.
I have currently 0 pirates in hand, so... And I also have 0 golems in hand, but...
Your general implies you'll get one.
Yes, at least I'll get 1 next turn, probably.
Ouch. Mirage Mirror.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
I'll just get you back.
You saw the line.
Damn.
Yeah.
Got me.
I mean, I could Pongify it, but meh.
Good to know. Thanks.
Yeah, there's always a Pongify in every blue deck, and Rapid Hybridization, and whatever the spell I cast was.
Resculpt.
Yeah.
Resculpt would have been brutal against my deck. Oh my god. I just exile one of my artifacts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I'm not going to sacrifice a permanent. Come on.
What am I playing? Let's go. Ooh, Prismatic Vista. Look at me hitting land drops like a champ. 7 mana. It's a wealth of riches over here.
Yeah, look at the rich guy living down in Yaletown.
Mm-hmm.
Don't they live in Cole Harbor now?
Vancouver. Yaletown is where people that are pretty financially, usually well off, that still think they're hip, want to live.
Yeah. There's also Cole Harbor and West Van.
Sorry, it's the entire city of Vancouver. You have to be somewhat well off to even live here. Or you eat recycled shoes from Value Village on a regular basis if you live here and aren't well off.
Scrap Welder? This card looks cool to me.
Hang on.
Scrap Welder's great. It's just another goblin welder.
It gains what? Sorry?
So sacrifice an artifact with mana value X, return target artifact card with mana value less than X from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste.
It's a
So
slightly worse Goblin Welder.
Why are you trying to play? It's not a worse Goblin Welder because it gets haste.
But you
No,
get
that's true.
something less than what? So I can't do like a small thing into a big thing.
Why are you trying to do shit like that when you got a bloody duplicant in your graveyard?
Yeah. Do you see a 7-drop in play?
And a Ruin Grinder.
Do you
Red has
see
lots of
a
ways.
Do you see a 7-drop in play? I
Yeah,
don't
but-
see a 7-drop in play.
Yeah, but you could easily trash for treasure or something, or like Duretti, or you know,
and
there's lots of things that do
And
swappy
so-
swaps.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, you are 1 mana short of just playing Mishra and then unearthing the duplicant. So
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
but I'm not playing into all this blue mana right now. I didn't look at McRae's changes to my deck. But anyways,
Yeah.
1, 2.
Oh god, he's doing stuff. Get him.
Oh, thank God. I just double checked I had certain things. There are a lot of counters and answers that are single target in this deck. I shouldn't say that it's like.
Yeah, no, deck's great. I don't know what you're complaining about.
Builder.
I just added more like mana gorger
Armix!
counter-y shit.
Pew pew pew! I got a golem.
Okay.
Once.
I like
I have PTSD from that card.
Yeah, that's pretty good, and it also hits it perfectly.
Sick. So you're saying I can turn my Solemn Simulacrum into an Armix? Done.
This is where your tail ends, my friend.
Then I guess I'll just fetch a swamp, and that's my turn.
Okay.
So I can go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
See?
making sure.
Oh, I
You
should
didn't-
punch you for 2.
You
Whatever.
didn't
That's
bust
fine.
the traditional end step, so you know.
Rune Grinder, it's when it dies, right? Yeah.
When it dies, specifically, yes.
That was one of my additions into the deck.
I run it in Felden and paper. It's so good.
Oh, by the way, I'm so happy I had it in the deck because I drew it and I'm like, I'm only on 2 lands and a mana rock in this hand. Rune Grinder, Mountain
you
Cycle.
missed a Chasm Skulker trigger, and it is not a May, so you should probably fix that.
It's true.
Oh, look at you two chumps with islands in play.
Shebang!
I feel very naked with
Go big or
with
die in a
Island
fire.
Walk squiddies.
I'm so happy and sad that like you're seeing like how the deck is lining. Everything that you've played so far were all cards that were in my original deck, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
I only
And
made 2 swaps, and it was like land for land kind of stuff.
That's just gonna make it harder for you to cast your 8-drop or your 10-drop faster.
Do I look like I'm going to have problems with this?
I don't know.
Bitch, I got a magic mirror and an octopus out.
I'm scared of this magic mirror.
That
and
magic
this
mirror,
octopus.
I am so sad I didn't get that magic mirror into play when I was playing. Like that, this blue deck is like the perfect deck for it.
Yeah.
Is that
I should have put a Chasm Skulker in this deck, actually.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's
If
I
Nick.
missed that.
No, if you look into my considering, I bet you there's a Chasm Skulker in like the sideboard. Oh no, there wasn't.
Yeah, maybe.
There actually wasn't. I take that back. I have both of those.
You
old
had
decks. You guys
had
were
the
like,
Mana Gorger Hydra, so that's what gave me the direction. So I just put in like a Forgotten Ancient and a Champion of Lampholt, and you know, cards that were kind of counter synergy, but like needed to be answered as win cons.
Sorry, Joseph. I just want a treasure.
You lying dirtbag, you have a clean
It's-
attack.
It's a pirate too.
it is a
What do you
pirate as
mean?
well because it's a change lane.
Yeah. My clean attack is you because there's a
There's
magic
a
mirror
mirage
on
mirror.
the other. Yeah, exactly. I can't deal with that. But magic mirror, I'm fine with.
All right, I'll take 2, I guess. I
Yeah,
can't believe
that's it.
you let him resolve his commander to get that golem out. And now he's look at all these treasures. Oh my god, everyone's decks are doing everything that I
draw
wanted
land,
my
though,
original
which I
decks to do,
feel a
except for
little
this
sad about.
Pure and Toothy deck so far. But it did cast Toothy twice in quick succession, so it's kind of doing what the deck wanted to do.
Okay, so yeah, let's just do this now. I'm gonna sack 2 treasures to play a Felwar Stone, and then I'm gonna pump these 3 5 plus 2.
Oh my god, I should have read Ick my dick.
Yeah, you should have. There's a reason why I built that deck twice. Like, I built him twice.
Alright,
Yeah,
that's
once
it.
for season 1 and once for here.
Been nice knowing you, friends. We dead.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know which part makes you look around and go, maybe, but
Hey, you forgot you had a
Play up
trigger.
here?
You had a Toothy trigger.
I did, yes.
he
Who?
wants to peer into Toothy. Too busy, can't get trigger.
So busy trying to get more value that.
This is why I don't put Ancient Tomb in decks. Most of the damage I've sustained is from my own doing.
Well,
I mean,
now
you
I can have
did tap it,
blockers that-
untap it, and tap it again in one turn. So yeah,
Yeah, wouldn't you? It taps for
Alright.
2.
yeah, 100%.
That's why I don't put it in. I don't have to worry about destroying myself.
I had a cheekier play that I actually probably should have just done, but whatever. Wouldn't have got me enough value to really be broken.
Sorry, guys. I left a pair of speakers on that I did not mean to leave on.
Oh, good. They didn't come through.
Really?
Yeah, no. Not that I saw.
All right, I'm going to sacrifice this Solemn Simulacrum.
Really?
Also, audience, I apologize in advance. I succumbed to Vice and ordered Mexican. So I will be 100% eating on stream. I'll just mute myself.
I'm eating on stream right now anyways.
Does this cut through at all? Can you hear any bleed right now?
No.
I
I
am
like how you're
going-
testing this live.
I'm targeting my armies.
I would have thought the last one did. That's why I brought it up. But then you.
Okay. So you have a card draw trigger and you're bringing back Armix.
Yes.
I have no response.
I do.
Well, if
Yeah, I
you
got
keep that
nothing.
up, Joseph, you may not have a Chasm Skulker left at the end of this.
Yeah,
All right.
that's why I'm saying that. Well, saying.
All right, I'll draw a card. I will put Armix into play with haste. Whee!
You could attack Tobin the Destroyer and actually take something useful out, but no, you'll kill my little octopus.
I mean,
Well, any
the octopus and the Toothy are scary. My
It's
stuff
a
is
chasm skulker.
okay.
Yeah.
Let's be real. This is scary. This is really good right now, and
With
this
that,
is
it's
really
good.
good right now. And this is obviously terrifying, and this is
Yeah.
also good. Like I can only
you
hit
don't have
one
a
thing.
great choice. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be me because I used a resculpt to help the table.
How many damages have I done to you, Gruger?
Fuck you, Tobin.
None yet. But
That was out of the
Okay.
good of my heart.
Yeah, get fucked.
For the other players, for you it was malicious, but whatever.
I'm gonna play a Dragon Skull Summit. Land for turn. Hey, this
You're
deck is
only
actually
playing a
like
group
drawing
contact,
cards
you
and
have to blow your
shit.
shit up, but
This is kind of nice. I can do things.
If you can hit the Malcolm, you definitely should.
Mr. Tusky Nibbins.
I'll just recast Malcolm.
Yeah,
I
know,
will
that's the
cast
shitty
a
thing.
Sundial of the Infinite. Whee!
Oh no.
Look at this jerk making us all wonder.
This is great. This is like a shitty
Wait a minute.
reconnaissance.
Whoa. What are you doing
Wait,
here,
you-
Gruger?
You allowed Ich-Tekik to resolve. You allowed
All-
Peer
all
to
Ich-Tekik
resolve.
does- Put it in.
is make
I'm
golems.
just saying, like, what are you doing here, Gruger?
Gruger,
Oh, it
I
just
appreciate
means I just realized I now have a line that I can attack and I can kill anything and end the turn
then
before combat
not-
damage.
Yeah.
And then
I just
still
want
get
to
to keep
acknowledge how
Armix.
cute
Yeah.
this is as like a cute little synergy.
Mhm.
Oh, that's
Yes,
not
I
the
was being
synergy. The
facetious
synergy.
No, the
when I was
synergy's on
implying
Earth.
that I might not realize how mean
100%
you
on
are.
Earth. Yeah.
Sorry, Tobin. I
Nothing.
was too busy yelling at Gruger. I was talking over you. Sorry.
He's not sorry.
hmm
Um.
I'm sorry. I don't have a counter spell left.
All right. This is all bad. I'm dead to everything on board. And if I attack either the two more powerful opponents, I just like get beat really hard. But if I don't do anything, I still get beat really hard.
You know,
I mean-
you do curry favor by removing problem things that other people can't deal with.
Yeah, deal with the Malcolm, and then maybe we'll swing at Tobin for a bit.
Or if you deal with the Malcolm, I will beat you to death with golems.
Wow, that's just a threat. Threats.
4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, cool. I can give something -7, -7 right now. All right,
That's
I
pretty
can kill everything.
Well, you can
What?
kill one thing very well. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Kill
have
the hell-
7 artifacts in play and in my graveyard currently.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
Let's just wait. One.
If you hit the
2,
Ich-Tekik,
3,
it's
4.
like his whole turn to recast it.
It's not his whole turn though. He has so much goddamn mana. It's because I like it. It's like I built that deck or something.
I gotta tell you, I
Silver.
really like that little scrap welder. That's super cute.
Scrapple is
It's-
great, man.
It's
There's
cute in
so
this deck,
many-
even if you don't have Sundial of the Infinite, you can at least get extra value out of the things that you've unearthed.
Yeah.
This is the
But the
concept.
fact that no, but like look how it's templated, right? Like that's hilarious.
Yeah,
Someone does
it's a-
something, get a little swing, whatever, and you're like, block, nope, and get something back. Like that's a cheeky gobbo.
The fact that they keep putting more and more Goblin Welder
Yes.
effects into red is great. Like it just makes mono red artifacts better and better and better.
What you gonna kill?
I want to
Everything.
rebuild Duretti. I really do. I love Duretti. I might maybe change Feldon to Duretti.
Oh, it's all bad.
Felton.
Mm-hmm.
You should
I love my
that.
Feldon deck, but he's definitely too slow and too reactive, and people see him coming a mile
All
away.
right,
So.
I
Yeah,
Don't
it's 'cause it's
think
Magic
this is
the Gathering, you've
really
been
going to
ruined
slow
by
you down
Felton.
all that much, Tobin. But
It might.
I
It
will.
definitely will.
I will
affect
pitch
your life total.
I will pitch a dragon in.
Wanna go up?
Oh, do I pitch a dragon engine?
Ooh, it's the Meldy one.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, I'm bad at this game.
Yep.
I should have just played it and discarded my other card. Oh,
I'm gonna make a fast
well,
cameo.
I have more than
Aw.
enough mana to do it. I should have done it the other way.
Yeah, looking at the camera.
Toski, put a hex on him. Curse him with your little dog wiles. Make Gruger lose this game.
All right. Anyways, I guess I pitch this dragon engine because I messed up, and I will give this like -8, -8.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Give it a minus a lot.
Yeah, 8 is too much. I can grow it, but not that much.
Yeah. And then I'm assuming you're gonna block and force me to use my turn.
Yeah, this 5/5 lines up pretty well against that 3/2.
Yep. I will. Oh, it's only 1 mana.
Into the turn. Yeah, it's only one, dude. Sundial the Infinite is sick. It's such a busted card in certain decks. It's
Yeah,
in
no,
Feldon for some reason.
I totally miscounted my mana, and I could have, before I went to combat and declared attacks and everything, I could have very much like just cast the dragon engine and then sacrificed it to scrap older or something.
I mean, no props. Like Sundial plus Unearth is such a sick synergy that I like this deck.
Yeah, so I purposely don't have like top and a bunch of the things that you can like combo. Like there is a
Mhm.
Bolus of Citadel in the deck, but I don't have top and I don't have Karklon Ironworks. Like I
Or
made
the
sure
Aether
to
Flux or
yeah, it made sure to keep like the combos out, so there's just the value big dumb stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, and
so
I
this
don't
is like a,
and I'm
a
not on
7.
and I'm not on Entomb, I'm not on Buried Alive, and I'm not on Unmarked Grave. And I'm not on any of the creature ETB's bin cards. So I have to like
Yes.
I have to do these like rummaging and looting effects to do the thing. And I'm
Okay.
not on Wheel of Fortune proper. I'm on the bad one, the Wheel of Misfortune.
Right.
to try like
Okay.
it's to try to keep the power level okay-ish.
I hate doing this, but I am a fair player. Joseph, you only drew one card when you put the counter. Oh no, sorry,
Yeah,
you
you're-
get both cards. My bad.
Yeah, he gets both. He gets 2 draw triggers.
Gross.
That's scary as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
You might think I have instants and sorceries. Like in the deck, yeah, okay. Right now,
Yeah. God damn.
kill me.
We have to now.
Oh, shut up.
It's non-creature spell. It doesn't have to be instants and sorceries.
It can be artifacts or enchantments or
All right.
Oh, is it
so-
non-creature?
yeah, it's not a creature, dude.
3.
Sorry, when they do this stuff to cards, I lose the ability to care about reading them.
Shark Typhoon is it's
For
the
those of you
weird
that don't know, I
secret
have the
rare.
shitty movie promo thing coming up as my card, so I
Yeah, me too. The audience sees that too. It's the newest version that's been printed, and it's the secret lair one, I think.
I actually stacked my things to try and avoid stuff like this, but apparently some of them made it through anyway.
You can disable
Yeah.
like all the secret
Okay,
layers in your things if you want.
Let's
The audience.
draw a card and gain some trample.
Audience, you might remember Gruger mopping up several games with Shark Typhoon in season 1, like a year and a half, 2 years ago.
I did take a
I
quick
sure
look.
do.
I did take a quick look to see if I had any pure Izzet lists. I don't in this season. They were all in season 1. Otherwise, I was
Yeah.
going to do the 7 drop that makes goblins when you cast non-creature spells.
Yes, that's really good. It's such a bust. It's 7 mana, so it's kind of fair, but 6/6 flyer, ward, plus poops goblins for non-creature.
Yeah,
Like,
I was just
that's
going to
amazing.
swap like the Izzet. That was going to be like the one swap being like
This is fine.
done.
What's the name of that card?
I can't
I
remember.
actually make a copy of it.
I
Sweet though.
will
I was
play
considering
a
doing that.
Maskwood Nexus.
Okay, hold on. What?
Maskwick Nexus is fucking
Okay.
busted in that deck over
Hold
there.
on. I have a response to this. I'm gonna give
Oh,
you
he's
a
gonna make
monkey.
dwarves. And he's gonna attack. He's gonna drop Magda, and it's gonna get gross.
No, I'm just pruning a treasure, pruning a bigger.
Wait, no!
bloodline
You should
pretender.
get them. You should get the Malcolm because then he gets no triggers.
But then that stupid Maskwood Nexus is going to keep pumping the Bloodline Pretender.
Yeah, then you kill that, but then he doesn't have all the extra
All right,
treasures.
you all can answer the Bloodline Pretender then.
Sure. Or you could realize that I am nowhere near ahead, and it is probably you and Joseph that need to be dealt with. But that's fine.
Yep.
Okay,
To be fair,
that's fine.
Joseph doesn't have. I guess Joseph would make a bunch of like dudes on the ground at this point.
Yeah, island walking 8/8 seems pretty dope. Okay.
Yeah, it all seems good.
So second main, let's see. I could just punch McRae for 10 because it's funny.
Ah,
No.
I don't
Toby,
really
the better
have-
answer is that because he can't do anything.
You can punch
about it.
me if you need to, but
Well, there's no reason to attack anymore.
no, because you don't get the
lit-
triggers.
Yeah,
and
I was
then you
only
have
doing
to-
it for treasures.
You have
And I was
really good
hoping to draw a
blockers.
land, which I did not do. So I will pass the turn.
okay.
I definitely don't think I'm winning this week,
Yeah,
especially with
that's
like
fine.
I know there's not
No.
a lot of counter spells, but between all 3 decks, there's enough that it's just like, oh, I'm gonna do this dumb thing. No, you're really
safe
not.
from me. I don't think there's any counters in this deck.
Homie, you're
Okay.
about to break the platform and meld cards.
Three,
So I don't care if you
4,
win.
5, 6,
You won.
7, 8, 9. I'm going to play a Hydroid Crassus X equals 7.
I heard that card's good.
So is that round down? So I'm only going to draw
Burger,
3.
is that last card in your hand
3.
RAB?
Nope.
How about Pyroblast?
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna call that a pass. I will also pass.
Set counter 7. And then I'm going to draw half of that, which is 3, and gain 3 life. 1, 2, 3. Draw
Round
3
down.
cards. Yeah, it's round down. It's not awesome.
You do realize that's 8
You have a
counters on there
per.
though. You have a per.
Oh, it's correct. Sorry. I forgot my own fucking peer.
And then you said you drew how many cards?
3.
You drew 3, so you put 4
Sorry.
counters on
Is
Toothy.
that no?
He-
Pierre doesn't double. Pierre says if you put on counters, put on one more.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
just 1 extra.
Yeah, it's just 1 extra.
So
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
going
yeah,
to get 3 cards plus 1, which is another 4 on Toothy.
But the way Toothy, because I think they're individual draw trick. How does
It is.
I guess it is. Whenever you
individual
draw a card.
triggers on Toothy.
So
that
2,
means
4,
you get
6.
you get 6 counters on Toothy. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. This is why you put the flicker spells in, because then you would have just drawn 6 more cards, and then you have the draw trigger still in the stack, and Toothy comes in, and you get all
2,
those.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, we're so fucking
12.
dead. We just gotta mill them. We gotta
Yeah,
mill
I
'em.
think-
100% we're dead.
I
This
think
is
I'm going to
exactly
hit
how this
Tobin
game-
because
That's
this is
fine.
funny.
That's fine.
You literally said it to me last turn, so I'm going to do the same to you.
Yes, the thing I didn't do. That's fine. I'll take it. I'll go to 21.
You already got rid of my Toothy once. I don't know.
Yes.
All right, pass turn.
Ooh, you're lucky he didn't see the line of keeping 2 up for Mirage Mirror, so he could have made a Karuk's Uprising.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's for future turns, I guess.
Yeah. I could have paid 6 for the Hydroid Crassus and had it been a 7 and then still drawn 3, I guess. But it was kind of one of those top decks where you're just like, I need to get this on the board now.
Is this card good?
This was the sort of inspiration I was taking. Like Hydroid Crassus, cards that just are bombs that change the game, is what I did my 10 cuts into. And I think my food's here, so I'll be right back.
Armix only goes up to 9. I can't quite kill Toothy.
That sucks.
Yep. But you're regretting your sequencing of killing targets now.
Not particularly because you were also, but like.
I mean, my guy would have been like maybe a 7/7 or an 8/8, but that's.
But well, no, it was all. But
It's
with
that you had
especially with the
a bunch.
Master Nexus, your entire team would have been much larger.
Yeah, you had a bunch, and they
Yes,
all.
but you didn't know I had a master Nexus.
No. But I know
was
what the
just
deck
gonna-
does, and you
I was
had
going to
those-
show you 3 large-ish creatures with 0 evasion, which
With-
was the scary thing.
No. I understood that with like I know how that deck roughly.
Yeah.
Even though
Weirdly, you don't have a ton of evasion in this deck. I think Garruk's Uprising is the only way to give trample.
No,
and
but there's
nothing
I
else.
think some of the changelings just have innate.
Yeah, some have like innate flying.
Or other
Yeah.
evasion, and
Mhm.
I think
Hey,
the
Groot.
deck. Yeah, I know. I need to play my turn. The deck was just awkward with trying to get enough of the synergies in, and then
Yeah. All my cuts were like the worst golems, and then I just put in like Sakashima and Spark Double and stuff. I'm like, I might as well double up on the triggers I care about.
yeah,
And
no.
that was my
Fair.
main updates.
So if I play Mishra, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I
Get
have
off, you little punk.
3 here, and then I need 1 more for the sundial trigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This, and I need 1 more for the sundial trigger. All right, Joseph.
So,
If you don't blow me out of the water, I can get rid of Toothy because I can get back the duplicate.
really? Okay, sure. Yeah. Yep.
Because I play Mishra for
Suppose I'll listen to that kind of reason.
yeah, because I play Mishra for 5 and I have the 3 mana to do the
Because you were 1 mana short last turn, so if you had a land, you did it.
Listening.
yeah, and then I will reanimate my duplicate. I really want this Phyrexian Dragon Engine is what I really want because I want to draw cards, but I don't think we can.
Dude, I just want you to meld it. I don't care about your cards. Like, meld that card.
He
Oh,
might
I
not
don't-
even
I
have
don't-
the other Mishra.
I don't have the other Mishra in the deck.
Yeah. Doesn't make sense.
Oh,
with
you
this
just
deck.
made me
Yeah.
so sad.
It's without the tutors, it's just not worth, and I didn't think I'd be going wide enough, and
Mhm.
I had limited amounts of cuts I was allowed to do. So I thought some of the other.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, I guess I'll play a land for turn 2.
There
And
it is.
then-
could have been a god.
Yeah, but then if I wanted to pull that off, I'd need to do so many other things, and it just would have gotten blown up anyways.
Do you know who you are? You would have just drawn that shit back to back and played it.
What are some of these? I am just looking for a
I'm
land.
so upset.
Ooh, I can put a Smoldering Marsh into play. Yeah. And then here's the 5 for Mishra. Ooh, 6-drop. I guess Scrap Welder can get one of the other things. Oh, but now if I use like a Scrap Welder on this Unearth thing, it will still disappear even on later turns. Yes. I will unearth this duplicate. I have activated its ability. Pacha. This thing. I am now a 12/12 illusion, I guess.
That seems unnecessary.
Look, stop. I don't have anything. for
So
you.
yeah, you're good. Am I good to draw the cards?
You can draw way too many cards.
Sick. All right.
Go to combat.
Wait a minute. Is this the brewery?
I'll drink some hibiscus juice.
How's yoga going?
I should be in yoga, honestly.
We'll go this way. And then Duplicate's just going to hang out. He's going to sit back. I am going to discard this Rakdos Signet to give Pierre -infinity.
Look at this guy.
I just realized that this was a
cool.
line I could do. I am now out of cards.
Oh, what was you?
I'm assuming you're going to force the block on Armix, so I have to end my turn now. Cool. All right, I will
he's
end my turn
nodding.
now. Yeah, I see that.
Wow.
Wait, one sec.
Unless you're responding to the end of turn.
Wait, no, that doesn't work the way I
so
wanted to.
you can't do that. You'll lose your duplicate.
Oh,
so-
never mind.
Because you need to respond to the trigger.
Yeah, you chump Armix. Yeah, sorry, it's been a while. You chump Armix. Armix dies. This is fine. It's not fine. Armix
You are
was
not
doing...
ending the turn?
Yeah,
I
I mean, you
will-
could have killed the Hydroid Krasis if you really wanted Armix to live there.
Yeah, but having both.
Oh wait, no,
Pierre-
he's got a 4/4. Doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah, it dies anyways, and then this way, like.
Am I
Pierre
starting my
and-
turn or not?
Yes, it's just I need to wait for the. So now that we've gone to.
I love how Tobin and Gruger are so candid and casual in when they're talking about destroying me. And
Yeah, you
I'm
have the
going to
most
destroy
powerful deck.
everyone.
So, yeah, and also, I've got nothing anymore, so might as well help him.
Yeah, and I do want this. I don't want to sack the 12/12 to the scrap welder because it's the biggest thing on the ground right now.
Yeah.
So.
And mostly, I just wanted him to not end combat just to kill his duplicate. It's not as cool of a play.
No. And I can get Armix back with the scrap welder if I need to. I can scrap welder the duplicate. Although, because reading Unearth, exile it at the beginning of the next end step or if it would leave the battlefield. So I think even if I use scrap welder on the duplicate, it will be gone forever, even though I've ended the turn.
Yeah, I would expect it still has that clause attached to it, but I could be wrong. I'm bad with like card memory and junk.
Could you shrink your board by like one land moving over? Because that will make everything bigger.
Yes, I can do that. Oop.
What a nice guy.
Rakdos Hellbent, but I somehow have 8 lands in play.
Ruins lives and takes friendly requests. What a guy. I want to stop hurting myself with the ancient tomb, but I'm having a hard time. Oh, it's just such a good card.
You just drew 3 cards. I'm so jealous right now. Oh yeah, keep in mind, all of my permanents now have ward. You have to sacrifice a permanent if you target my stuff.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't think that really matters because I'm going to die to air beats. Man, a shark typhoon getting the Octavia trigger on it. Just a flying 8/8, even if it was just a cantrip that was a 1/1 to begin with.
Gonna play it to Theory.
Trigger.
Yeah, you get a 4/4.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think you should have saved some of your interaction here for Joseph.
my interaction doesn't line
don't
up.
need to
with
worry about
what
it,
he's
bud.
with
doing.
his, yeah.
Like, yes, I can kill the. I could have killed the Chasm Skulker, but your
But
two
also-
things were like huge.
Yeah.
Tobin it was huge, like compared to me. Like everyone's was bigger than me, and you guys are all drawing more cards than I can ever hope to draw.
I disagree with that. I have drawn one extra card.
Here, tell you what, I'll do that to make everything easier to read.
Currently, this is true, but you still have 4 cards in hand.
Yeah, they're not good.
Fairies draw, discard, right? Draw, then
One
discard.
is a 7 drop that makes a golem.
Put one more.
Oh yeah, that is
Oh.
it from like the Modern Horizons or whatever. Or is it one of the old ones? Oh, it gives.
It's
that one gives you.
old.
That one gives your. It gives you like 2 golems or 1 golem.
Oh, it does make 2 golems, but
It
I
gives-
don't have
and
7
it gives-
mana. I can't even cast it.
It gives trample, right?
Yeah. So more likely, I will play this 3/2 Vigilance Golem and pass the turn.
Oh, that's the one that exiles graveyards.
Yeah, it's a Tormod's Crypt Keeper.
Fuck.
I
That's
mean,
fine.
it has Summoning Sickness, so you're free to go off for at least a turn.
Armix would kill it. Thus, sorry, I'm just reading Chasm Skulker. Okay.
You don't care, man. You'll have like so many dorks in play.
Yeah, you'd still be okay, right? Because it cares about counters or power. No, counters. Yeah, so
Counters.
it doesn't even matter. Yeah.
Oh god, I'm scared. Boop. Pass.
Cool. Neat. That does nothing.
Dead to Joseph on Gruger week.
I don't know, man. You have a lot of mana and 16 cards in hand. Show us these must-answer threats that you put into the deck. And you're in Simic. You should be able to blow up this Shark Typhoon or this Magic Mirror. Oh, a fucking Archmage Emeritus? Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
That deck was sweet. I'm happy at least it's panning out for you, and you especially when you said you really only made 2 cuts, like 2 swaps, like 2 MDFCs for 2 lands, and it looks like it wouldn't have even made a difference this game.
I kept an opener that looked fun enough that I couldn't not keep it, even though it didn't have anything, and luckily I just kind of drew into stuff.
Yeah, that Frantic Search probably helped a lot. The Frantic Search.
Frantic Search, yeah.
And this is
Frantic
all
Search
so
into being
bad.
able to do the Magic Mirror was like.
I have no attacks, so even if I play Malcolm, I get nothing. Yeah. Can't cast the other guy.
Oh, you didn't draw the land.
No, I've had 4 lands in my opener and haven't drawn any since.
That kind of bites. I didn't realize you would be so hoopeted. Obviously, I can't see hands.
Mm-hmm.
So everything looks scary to me, and I figured I would make a wrong choice with all my attacks anyways.
Alright, we'll just play this 3-drop because then I can maybe hold up mana for things. That's a trigger here. Increase power and toughness, and then I will pass the turn.
Okay.
I'm going to activate Teferi in your second main.
You got it.
What you gonna do?
Uptick.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh wait, Kodama also it gave evasion in that deck too, because it wasn't hard to.
Oh right, is that what he does? I always forget. I always just care about the modified getting lands. I always forget about the other line.
Modified creatures you control have trample.
Okay, cool. So
I
there's
was trying
3 ways to do it.
I'm just looking at the list. Like I'm looking at the unmodified list because
I didn't add any
Thieving
evasion.
Skydiver, and I find it funny.
Oh yeah, you could totally just steal my sundial from me, and I'll be sad.
Thieving Skydiver is gas. Card always has targets.
Yeah, and it's just an evasive
Mhm.
thing. I thought it was interesting in that deck.
It's cheeky and funny.
Oh,
I'm not willing to pitch anything else I'm currently holding for it.
oh yeah. Oh, I didn't realize that's what you. Yeah, makes sense.
I'm just playing, just dropping things.
Well, I'm glad Pierre's not in play anymore. You're already terrifying again.
I mean, he did draw like an extra 12 cards, so usually.
I also sequenced this incorrectly too.
Mhm.
Oh, sick. Oh, so you. Well, it depends on if you still
Yeah.
get the counter on champion regardless. It just depended if you wanted the counter on Forgotten Ancient.
Yeah, you didn't
Yeah.
really sequence it incorrectly either way.
I
you
think
were
it's
gonna
fine.
get-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just choose where the counter goes.
Unless you had like a hardened scales in hand as well.
I think putting it on the champion makes more sense because that one is harder than the Forgotten Ancient, which will probably take up a bunch. And if it gets removed, this way at least champion's okay on its own.
You're forgetting your triggers, man.
Yeah, I am. Sorry, I'm thinking as I'm doing things. Feels bad. All of this is not great.
Man, I don't even want the problem is if I can find like my Blasphemous Act, it still feels really bad because I will have nothing in play and nothing in my hands.
That's true.
Okay, let's do this.
Are you going to combat? Because you should say you're going to combat.
Okay, go into combat.
We should have a discussion about where you might be at least not sending that Hydroid Crassus. I don't care where you are sending it, but we should have a conversation about where you aren't sending it.
I was thinking Teferi.
Well, I'm going to have responses if you're going to combat with that as an intent.
I mean, I don't know. Toman has lots of sideways value. Gruger has a good graveyard, but it's about to get wiped.
Yeah, Gruger's
Facts
not
are facts, and you have one
Gruger's
piece
not having a
of
graveyard
creature with
next
evasion,
turn.
and I can block all your other stuff. So
I don't know about me wiping Gruger's graveyard. That is very low on my priorities. I think
Fair.
I just need the blocker to not die.
There's enough big things that I am genuinely scared, so I will just chill out and tell everyone to fuck off and discard a bunch of cards.
Coward.
what you mean to say is that you will give me a chance to activate Teferi.
I should have forced the phase.
Cool.
Didn't even do it.
Oh my
Oh, dear.
god. That thing's gonna like he's gonna take 2 extra turns. I can't stop it.
Yeah.
The Teferi?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
by the way.
I mean, it'll only be at 8 on his turn.
Yeah,
And-
9, 10, and then on
Well,
mine.
McRae has a flyer that he can threaten it with. He just hasn't.
Yeah.
That at least
not
counts as
incorrect.
-3.
Sorry, I'm just looking at stuff. Well, McRae does his discard.
Yeah,
Oh, you did pitch a hardened scales.
I did. Yeah, that's what my sequencing fuck up.
And a Guardian Project? Ooh.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? Why?
Reasons.
He drew 16 cards. I'm sure there's a lot of really good cards in the cards that
And
you-
it seems like he wants to hold up 2 mana.
for some bizarre reason.
Right?
Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, I love you have the Visions of Dominance in the background. Yeah, baby. Someone's gonna
Yeah,
fucking
sorry.
die.
So, yeah, I missequenced the hardened scales, is what I missequenced.
All right.
That's me, by the way.
Oh, you put a hybridization. Okay.
Joseph
did.
doesn't care about our creatures.
Nope.
He's
I
fine.
do very much, actually.
Huh. Oh. That's cute, but I don't think it does anything for me. All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Stealing draw step.
Oh yeah. Alrighty. Well, Mishra.
I suppose I should read what your general does. I know it has Unearth, but I don't know what else it does.
Unearth
gives-
and Ward.
Ward, sack a permanent to all his things.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Well, I guess if I go like this, sack this, this goes here, and then go like that once. See what happens. Is that better? That may be better? Okay. I'll play this grinding station.
Infinite combo piece, grinding station. Wow, you're so famous. What are you doing here?
Play.
I don't think I have any infinite combos in this deck.
Hmm.
Even with the grinding station. There's no Crackline Ironworks. There's no zero drop rocks.
I mean, it isn't currently active, but Tobin has a pretty
You
good...
said this very same thing
Don't
many
get
times,
that
and then
play.
drawn into the combo. So I
Wait,
don't
I have a
believe you.
what?
I said Tobin has a pretty good, okay, you don't get to do that sitting in play. So, yes,
Yeah,
it can't
it's-
activate this exact second, but
Yeah, but it's unlikely I'm doing that.
well, if it's stopping him from winning, I mean,
I mean,
Yeah,
if it's
no, I'm
stopping
just
him
saying,
from
like, I'm
winning,
pretty
but-
certain
yeah.
I don't have the thing. All right, I am going to sacrifice this scrap work mutt. And
Yep.
supplies, I'm going to mill myself for 3. Is 3, right?
This,
okay, hang on.
this
Just let me-
Garruk's
need to look
Uprising
before
looks
you
good in this deck,
resolve that.
but most of the creatures don't have 4 power when they enter the battlefield, which is a lot worse than you would expect.
It's mostly just for the trample and like.
Yeah, I know, 100%.
And
that
then
is
and
what
then
I
it
saw
will
it as.
off,
The other part is kind of flavor
it will also
text.
like cantrip itself generally.
Usually
too.
it should cantrip, yeah. I'm sure there's like a couple of the like 9-drop golems that have 4+ power.
All right, so I'm putting a Spired Industry, a Mirror Retriever, and a Combustible Gear Hawk into my bin.
Is that card
Cool.
good? Oh my god, he has Gear Hulk and Duplicants. Like, what world do I live in right now?
You're fine. You
there
have a
are-
Shark Typhoon, a Magic Mirror, and an Archmage, and a Teferi all online. So you just shh.
Which one of those can't be removed by Duplicant?
Shark Typhoon, Magic Mirror, and Teferi. all of them.
It is very difficult for Teferi to beat you to death.
Ooh, here's the fun part: is I can reanimate Ruin Grinder and sacrifice it right away, and then draw 7 new cards. Yeah, that seems okay. Sorry. Or I could just do Dragon Engine. I don't know. Fuck. Too many choices. All right. I need to stop.
I mean, going from 0 to 7 is pretty good. But
Yeah.
also, Dragon Engine does go to 3, right? That's not
Dragon
too
Ninja
bad.
goes to 3, or Combustible Gear Hulk potentially goes to 3 as well. Because if I choose
Mhm.
you or Joseph, I don't think you want to roll the dice on me accidentally flipping like 3 9
I mean,
drops.
I might.
Actually, I kind of Gear Hulk's the more fun one, I think.
Might be the one way you can kill Joseph.
Yeah, or the wheel gets rid of McRae's possibly sculpted hand, but it does also make that Chasm Skulker.
Oh, I don't give a fuck.
frickin'
I don't
big.
think I don't think wiping what's in my hand is worth giving both Joseph and Tobin a full grip.
Anyways, I would like to. I am unearthing Combustible Gear Hulk.
You got it.
Look at that resolve.
Yeah, it's an ability. I put the ability on the stack.
Nice.
I will stack the trigger such that grinding station will untap. And Joseph, am I drawing 3 cards, or are you milling me for 3?
And you
If
take
you
the
mill me
damage.
for 3, you take damage equal to the
I know.
CMC of things I
I know
mill.
this card well.
Hello, hi,
Sick.
I'm checking your graveyard again
Javes.
before I decide that you will draw 3 cards.
I was gonna say I've only shown 3 big things so far.
Yeah, okay.
I can neither confirm nor deny that you made a good choice.
Enjoy your
What'd you
mountains, scrub.
Oh yeah, mountain. Thank you. Land return. I do kind of like these cards in my hand. So many choices. I guess I could just get like a Solemn Simulacrum back. Gets me a land and draws me a card when it dies, and then
Because combustible is unearthed, right?
yeah.
Mhm.
I'll put notifiers on them so that way we know what's
I
happening.
mean, I assume you're going to sundial it, but
Yeah, but it's like when it dies, afterwards it still gets exiled. I don't get to keep reusing them.
oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's still, if you read like Unearth on Mishra, it says exile at the beginning of the next end step, or if it would leave the battlefield. So even
okay,
yeah,
so it would exile regardless. Yeah.
yeah, it's like still really good, just not as good. I guess it's just a Gearhulk I've put into play. It has haste, does not have good attacks.
You gonna keep
Oh, we
unearthing?
got EDH deck building advice. Don't worry, Javes.
Ooh. Wait a second. Do I see? No, I don't have enough mana. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I will just put. Where the hell are you?
Dragon Mansion.
No, I kind of like the cards in my hand at some point, so I'll just put a Solemn Simulacrum in. A little boring.
Using Mishra's Unearth ability.
Ooh.
So I will get another land. We'll just keep getting mountains. Montangs. Whoop. Tapped. With the grinding... No, I won't bother. Then I guess I will go to combat, pass through combat, go to my end step. I want to swing it to Fairy.
You should swing it to Fairy. If they're going away anyways, and you can get a card.
They're
drop
not
from
going
Solemn.
away. I have a 12/12. The 12/12 is my best blocker, though. All right, going to combat.
Do you want Joseph to take 2 extra turns?
You
With
didn't help
Magic
on this
Mirror?
either.
Yeah, you have a flyer.
Whoa. Actually, yeah, whatever. You can.
I got talked down from the ledge.
You can declare whatever you like.
All he was gonna do was phase out your flyer. It's not really a big negative.
Yeah.
Yeah, in your attack step, I mean, obviously, I'm just going to phase that out.
Sure. I'll just put it back here. It can't block.
Sure. Yeah.
Haha, this means if I get board wiped, nothing happens. I get to keep it.
It wouldn't go near that far.
Joseph, you have to sacrifice a permanent.
You
Oh,
targeted my shit.
You targeted.
Mishra.
Oh, I'm so upset. I mean, like, do I
Sacrifice the fairy.
I just sacrifice the Arcane Signet, I guess, because
Sure.
like all that's gonna happen is that can die, land can't. So whatever.
Yeah, that works.
Anything else?
I don't think
Cool.
so. No, I then like
You do the thing.
I do the with the trigger on the stack.
Yeah.
I do the thing.
Okay.
I will set an annotation.
Oh, whoops.
So you get it for an extra turn, and then it exiles at the end of this.
No.
step.
It's just
That trigger only happens once. So it's at the beginning of the next end step. It's already gone on the stack. It's dissipated. It'll never happen again.
but it
Oh,
still
okay.
has unearth. The
Yeah, it
unearth
still has all the
rider.
other
So like in a
riders.
board wipe now, I would lose all these things that have unearth except for duplicate because duplicate's phased. I will hide duplicate in my lands. He's phased out.
Still not bad if you're keeping the tokens.
No, it's
They're
great.
not
He gets to
tokens.
cast-
These are the real ones.
He
So
gets to cast whatever
Oh, right, sorry.
cool big thing for 3 mana and still get its ETB and
yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
sweet.
still very good.
Does the things.
Okay, let me.
Yeah, and that's also why I didn't put
Okay.
like mirror. I took mirror works out because I didn't have KCI in the deck, so I didn't want to do combos with it and like a mirror retriever. And then I needed cuts, and it was just a really big like. It's a more expensive sundial in the deck.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
Oof, what an awkward moment here.
How'd you get a full grip? Oh man, this magic mirror.
yeah, Magic Mirror
Yeah.
and is fantastic.
I wish I had maybe used one of my slots. Well, I did actually put some enchantment removal in here. I put a Bane of Progress in. I just haven't drawn it.
Oh my god, Bane of Progress just ends my life.
Well, I haven't drawn it yet, so
I'm gonna put a Mystic in mixed Sanctuary. Is it? Yeah, Mystic Sanctuary into play.
yeah, targeting.
Trigger. I am going to target Tail's End.
Cool.
Okay.
Ooh, that's on top of your library. Oh, that's fucking gnarly.
That's
Yeah,
on
just draw it with the fairy.
my library. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna cast. Oh wait, sorry. There's a. No, sorry, no trigger from that. I'm not used to playing blue, so that's my wheelhouse here. I'm
Blue,
gonna
the
play
best color.
Grafted Exoskeleton, which is gonna make me a new shark.
Hey, you can kill me now. Look at you go.
Gruger, there's someone in chat asking about Henzi Toolbox Tour, and I think you just built that.
Oh yeah, deck's fun.
Henzi's real strong. Archetype of cruelty, is it? Archon of cruelty. Yeah, that's your money card in that dumb deck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that deck I was a little bit bitter about because that deck did kind of what the current deck I'm playing, what this deck and what the deck Joseph's playing stumbled is they drew the wrong pieces and couldn't do their game plan.
Gonna go to
Right.
combat.
Yes.
Oh, you made another 4/4 Shork. Oh, you're not just gonna try to kill someone?
Sorry, so how many spells is that total, Joseph? Can you?
One.
Was it just the one?
Just the one.
one.
So,
That'd be Grafted Exoskeleton.
Cool. This is not paying off as well as I wished it would.
Yeah, I mean Gruger's deck is just unearth.
well, I
Doesn't
also
cast spells
had
anymore.
0 cards in
Yeah.
hand
I know.
when I started the turn, and then I drew a like a I don't even remember what I drew.
It's like a
Doesn't matter.
50% chance.
Oh no,
don't-
I drew Grinding Station.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
shit.
also likely I'm not casting anything on my turn because the cards in my hand don't do anything, and neither do my
I am
commanders.
entertained that you think I am the scary one. Ooh, I would like to go to the
Yeah, I'm
block.
just trying to read Unearth to see if you're solemn.
I saw
It
It
would
will-
exile.
it'll exile, but I still get the death trigger.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
why I'm just reading Unearth again.
Yeah,
Did they
'cause I have to
change
leave the battlefield.
Or if it would leave the battlefield, yeah. You can't get
Yeah.
rid of that trigger. So
Nope.
Yeah,
Alright.
Dies is put in graveyard though. So if it gets exiled instead, you don't get the card draw.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
you don't get a card draw.
a card off of Soul.
oh, you don't. It says it right on it.
Yeah.
Exile it if it would
Then-
leave the
then I
battlefield.
Oh, then actually, Ruin Grinder doesn't work then either.
No.
That's
I can
unfortunate.
double check, but I'm pretty sure it does.
No, you're right. I played like Valduk decks online, which effectively use the same triggers,
Mhm.
and there's no way to actually get around it. Like Valduk is also worded in such a way that like you do it and it's like, haha, you get to keep them, but then the next person hits the end step and you lose your stuff. It's like,
Yeah.
you can skirt it for a turn, but you can't skirt it indefinitely.
Well, this one skirts it indefinitely. It's just the unearth. If exile at the beginning, or if it would leave. I guess that's a replacement effect.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I think so.
Because when it dies, it would leave.
Yeah, so instead of going to the graveyard, it just gets exiled. Which
Am I wrong? Did I play Valduk wrong? Like, anyway.
Yeah. Well, regardless, I will.
I mean, we're confident that you don't get the trigger, so
Yeah. So I'm gonna
It's still
block
a
here.
fine block. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm just like, why are you blocking the guy who's just gonna throw a 2/2 in front of?
Yeah, there's no trample, so only Tobin has
I'm just
trample.
deciding on whether I kind of want to scrap welder it. I'm just figuring out what I will
So
scrap welder. This goes over here.
can you scrap welder it?
Why can't I?
he
It just
still
sac-
sacrifices it. That still happens.
Sure.
Oh yeah, you just make it leave the battlefield. There you go. Cool. No, that's why. Again, scrap welder is a new card, so I was just reading what it says on it.
Junned him out.
But
Sorry,
you sure
that's just
can
that, but-
scrap weld the shit.
I guess I'll just bring back a mirror retriever. Ooh, that's a way to get a rune grinder. Just hardcast the rune grinder.
When you get Dream Crushed by Tobin's Tormod's Script Keeper, you're gonna have a real bad time.
He's not. Since I'm not targeting him anymore, it's just
Yeah.
like
Yeah, there's no reason
Tobin,
for
you're-
me to stop him from progressing his game plan when
'Cause,
I
like, 'cause
there's
essentially
two-
have no game plan and am very far behind everyone else at the table. so-
there's two people that are much scarier
Yeah.
right now than me.
I'm not gonna lie. Depending on what someone's doing, I might have a response. I will be right back. Thank you. Bye.
Okay.
Tails end.
You're not going to respond to this because it's not that good. I'm just going to make a 2/2.
You could tails end
Wow.
that.
Yeah, he could. Which is going to mean I'm going to have a 7/7. Got there.
7/7 with trample.
Yep. Almost relevant on this board.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I passed the turn.
Oh, wow, poor guy.
Yeah. Draw
All right,
0
an
land.
end step.
Rook's Uprising only draws cards off 3 creatures in this deck.
Snap.
Oh snap. I guess we have to wait because he does have plenty of mana.
That's true. He probably has some counter spells.
He has a tails end at the very least, and he
Yeah,
also
that doesn't hit this though.
he has a Teferi activation.
Yeah, Teferi can't phase out your own creatures though, right?
No.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
that'd
target
be
creature you
busted.
don't control.
Would be so busted.
Nap.
Snap.
Nap, you say?
McRae, you have a trigger.
Snap. I do. Did you cast nothing, Tobin?
Yeah,
Specifically-
I drew a card and passed the turn.
Okay.
As I said I would most likely happen.
Poor guy.
Well, regardless, for the end of Tobin's turn, I'm going to activate Teferi.
That makes sense.
In
Yeah.
response to the snap.
That's
No,
at
he's
the end
doing-
of Tobin's turn, yeah. Sure,
Which
in
is, I
response
think,
to
when
snap,
snap
sure.
is happening also.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, McRae. Oh, you did uptick.
He
the
did
thing.
uptick. Yeah.
I missed Chasm Skulker trigger on my turn. That's why I'm putting it up 2 right now.
You need to kill it.
Do I care about this? Like,
Do you want Island Walkers? With grafted exoskeleton and 2 people playing islands?
I don't have a way to kill my own thing. You would see it sitting on the table. I'm in
I
blue.
can kill it, but I'm probably not going to do that.
Wow, Tobin, you're such a stinker.
I literally said I'm probably not going to do that.
I'm not
Unless he-
touching. I'm not touching Gruger.
Hey,
Oh,
Tobin.
don't worry. I'm not. I'll help you blow up your
Tobin.
stuff.
Want to hear?
also haven't
wanna
been
hear
able to touch Gruger yet. What's up?
Want to hear some MTG politics?
Yeah, I'm into it.
If that thing were to accidentally die right now, I would literally never swing one of those island walk things at you, even if it comes down to a 1v1.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just dead to the sharks anyway, so that's not like a great thing.
Oh my god, you guys.
I'm not gonna waste my removal to give you
Sure.
those.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just pointing out.
Joseph pitched all the things that he could have
Right? He's been pitching removal left and right.
Yeah, he could have blown up his own. He could have turned it into a frog lizard.
I have 6 cards in hand and draw like 5 a turn. What makes you think I care about this? I really don't.
Yeah, the sharks are going to be good enough.
Spoilers, you all know I just drew a counter spell. Am I countering this? No.
No, you drew Tails
Yeah.
End, which is
Tails
not a
End
counter.
can't counter this.
Yeah, Tails
How
End
can
is
I
a little
not
different.
counter snap?
Because
It
it's
only
Because it
counters
only
legendary
counters
things.
activated, triggered abilities, and legendaries.
Ooh, you're right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
regardless, I don't care. That can go in my hand. Sweet.
Yeah, no. Tails End is still sweet. I love that card.
all right.
Save the princess. Get me McCray.
Untap 2 lands. Ooh, you can
Sick.
untap an Ancient Tomb. Ooh.
Actually, I will.
do it. Do it,
not.
Sissy. Get that value.
I was going to say, do you need 3
No.
mana to do another thing or not?
Yeah, not really.
So many
I'm
ouches.
just trying to decide what else I could do or should do here.
What you should do is go to your turn, make Mirage Mirror or Grafted Exoskeleton, and execute someone.
With that Hydroid Thesis. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Sure, why not?
That's funny.
It is funny. Like I said, I didn't think I had a shot at actually winning this game. I just could annoy a couple of players.
You have these Labman lines in here, Gruger, and I think they're kind of excessive.
Not really. That's how I had to because I knew with the clones that Toothy would get abnormally large, and then if Toothy leaves play, you lose the game because you draw too many cards. There's
Yeah,
no
that's
Thoracle. It's just like on board, like I have a Labman in play. Can you stop it?
Sorry, I'm just doing math here.
They're not moving your Forgotten Ancient stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just counting mana right now.
Okay, I thought you had played a land, but it was just you shuffling.
3, 6, 7.
Ooh, Joseph,
8,
you can move that shark up to the front,
10,
up to the
11.
up into the big leagues. He's on the front row now.
Putting you in, big fella.
Cure is 5.
I feel like Magic Mirror. Did you forget to uptick your Magic Mirror last turn?
I feel it
She
should
is
be higher than
4.
3. I'm pretty sure.
Nope.
I think.
It only goes up 1 per turn, and then I draw that many cards.
Yeah,
Is
no,
it
I
only
thought
been
it
3
was in
turns?
play a little bit longer. That's why.
Nope, we are not further into the game than you might think.
This is all bad. These are all bad choices.
Magic sucks.
You can kill 1 of 2 players right now if you want.
You can kill 1 player right now if you want. I did say I had removal.
I said, yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Let's see what happens.
Oh, so you decided not to move your Forgotten
Also,
Ancient?
you have Rogue's Passage.
I did not remove the Forgotten Ancient, no.
Oh, I'm surprised you didn't put them on Champion.
I considered it, but...
Hey, you're in main phase. Do whatever you like. Don't listen to
Go
Gruger.
off.
well, no, you have to do it during upkeep. Okay, I'm going to make Mirage Mirror Graphic Exoskeleton. No, the problem is, though, doesn't it... Oh, it stops becoming the Grafted Exoskeleton before it falls off, right?
Yeah, so that'll fall off.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I don't have to worry
you're,
about that.
you're
All
safe.
right,
You're not
let's-
sacrificing your creature.
1, 2... Let's equip
Oh
this
yeah, I didn't
here.
even think of that. I didn't.
Dun, dun.
I appreciate that you're hoping to not get
Yeah.
bamboozled. I didn't even think of that. That's funny.
Yeah, very much so. All right, let's try. Go into combat.
Executes 1 player and falls off his own thing immediately.
I think 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is the play. I think you're the scariest
You-
right now.
for
You
it.
literally could not be wrong. I am the only player that you know will ruin your life in multiple ways if you even attempt this. One of them is sitting on your board and you know I have a full grip. Don't do that. All
Do
I'm
it.
saying,
Force him to
everything
down tick
henceforth
that.
is on you. You know I have multiple ways that this does not happen.
Oh,
care what
McCray,
counter magic you're
getting
holding, it won't help
bullied
you.
by the blue players.
You got to make him use it. Probably.
I don't.
No, I'm telling
you could kill somebody.
McCray.
Well, no, it's up to you, McCray. You could kill somebody or you could waste your turn entirely. It's up to you.
Oh, this is like the ultimate bullying. This is...
It's in play. There's a card on the
in
table that
situations
says
like
that doesn't
this-
work. And
I
have 7
usually
cards
would
in hand
say-
with mana up.
Yeah.
Like,
But
come
also, like,
What would you do, Rye Squared, if you were in my shoes?
I
you would
honestly
be
don't
like,
that
know.
Rice Square's gonna
situation,
win,
I'd
so we're gonna
generally
lie. So you're
make
gonna do
them use
something
it.
dumb. You should swing at him.
Yeah,
oh god, I
I
broke
would
my things.
either like you can probably pretty safely trim me unless I happen to have I don't
You're
even have an
playing
instant
blue.
speed way
Tobin
of
has mana.
He has 2 cards in hand, and one of them is red elemental blast. Yeah, you're out of luck. But
yeah, so you can like trim me out of the game, which whatever, that's fair game. If you want Joseph to lose 3 counters off to Fairy,
1,
you
2,
can
3,
force
4.
that.
Yeah.
If
All right, I don't know why this is all tapped.
never mind the
'Cause it
fact
was
that I also
4.
have 8 blocking power in the air. Like,
So you used
Oh, sorry, I used it for the Rose
you had
Passage.
to activate, and then so you had to pay 4, and then plus Rogue's Passage.
don't-
So you paid
that's-
9 mana total to do all this.
Yeah, I
I
didn't
mean,
need to
be
use
fair,
the
you
Rose
did that
Passage.
already before you went to attacks. Like, it's
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. I'll just do the easy shot that I know won't have any complications, and let the other 2 people then use this as a kingmaker moment.
oh yeah, well I'm going to
Get them.
I want to mill 3 cards, and then is this a target? Does Mirror Retriever target? Oh, it does. So it has to be something that's already in my bin.
Yes.
Sure, I will just put Ruin Grinder back in my hand. What 3 cards am I going to mill? 1. Bood for the Bood God!
food for the food god.
Alright, I die.
How appropriate.
I was trying to not tip my hand with the
Gruger
card.
dying first on Gruger week is very canonical, though.
Yeah, I think Gruger's also... Well, Joseph had a really good draw for the mono blue deck. I think Gruger had one of the weaker decks.
Yeah.
Although, so I didn't want to tip the hand so Tormod's Keeper didn't get me, but I did, as part of my 3 cards, I did draw both of these.
Woo.
Yeah.
This Chaos Defiler would have been sweet, just randomly sniping like the Shark Typhoon or something.
Yeah.
Like, it is odds. Like, it's not guaranteed.
Is that a triggered ability?
Yeah, you
Or
didn't
dies,
know
yeah.
if it was gonna. So you pick 3 things and then it randomly destroys one of them.
Oh, that's kind of weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, it's sick when it enters the battlefield or dies. Or I could have gotten the Triplicate Titan back. Like, I could have done it in such a
Alright.
way. Anyways, I'm dead.
Well, anyways, I'm sorry, Gruger, to kill you first on Gruger week. I hope that Joseph and
this
Tobin
card would have been
don't
sick
punish
too
me
in
for
this
this.
deck.
But
This Audacious Reshapers, it's Madcap Experiment on a body.
all right,
Yep.
that's me.
I'm gonna activate Teferi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys are fucking dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're dead to Joseph.
Yep. I've
Yeah,
been
you
dead to
coulda- you coulda-
everyone
you
for
coulda-
a long time.
You could have swung. Well, except for me. I don't think you were dead to me.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't have like a clock and like beats, but value you were.
Yeah,
you
no,
know,
like
value me
I
for
think
sure.
if we didn't have these 2 really scary decks on either side of us, I
Mhm.
didn't realize
I'm
that
gonna
you
discard a
cruise
Chasm Skulker just to show you how little I care about that card. Flex.
I didn't realize
You got
how
Gonna hurt
whatchamacallit, how
myself
poorly
for
you had
you.
drawn.
Oh yeah, no, like my
It's-
hand is.
You
so
started off
garbage.
like
Put a
reasonably
Thirst for
scary
Discovery
looking, which
on
is
the
like always
stack.
the
It's like
issues with
reasonably scary. It's like
I'm gonna
it's
draw a
but that's
my
like
card.
deck
Malcolm
like
X
was
too.
kind like it would never go
Archmage.
that wide and never have that many golems. Like
And then draw 3 from
because
I
third.
there's not that
understand.
many.
I-
But
and
yeah, like
I know.
I get it. Sometimes 3/5/5s is intimidating.
Gruger, you can help someone in chat. They're asking for deck tech advice. So
Oh, you mean I actually have to go to our stream? What is this?
yeah,
But then I have to mute
you're
it
dead.
because-
There's no
He's
there's
the
no
worst.
risk
Oh,
of
but
feel
that just
better.
means I can turn off my webcam and go get more food.
what what. I ask you to help someone, you're just like, nah, fuck this, I'm out.
So what's this deck tech?
Now you know what to try and be friends
All right,
with this.
I don't
guy in
know who
real
was
life.
talking. I joined the chat too late. You must post your questions again.
Yeah, you put in the work. Gruger's just yeah.
No, I
This
just
sounds
opened.
like the guy
I
I know.
I'm not trying to be a dick
I
here.
understand.
I just opened Twitch because I don't have Twitch open when we're playing.
I get it. When we were doing our like live brew thing, you're like, oh, I posted it in the chat, and I didn't have Twitch open, and so I didn't see anyone else's decks.
Yeah, I don't want to see.
I was like, oh, maybe I'll go look, and they weren't there, and I was
I don't
whatever.
want to see McRae's hand, so that way I don't want to have.
Well, you're allowed to see his hand.
Oh,
You're
that's
not
just an
in the
island
game.
You're dead. You're fine.
Yeah, no, now that's why I
now's the
opened it right
perfect time.
now.
Yeah.
Now is the perfect time.
Well, Javis?
Oh.
Sorry if I'm mispronouncing. Do you have a deck link, and I can take a quick look at it? Not that I'm always a good brewer.
Shut up.
With 33 basic
Shut up.
land.
I have
You're not bad.
much evidence to the contrary.
Okay, so you're drawing more cards.
Okay,
getting
I
more
don't build
sharks.
particularly good decks for this stream.
I don't know. You just died to one of your decks.
I hope I die to one of my decks. I was either winning with one of my decks or dying to one of my decks.
Technically, you died to 2 of your
100% win
decks.
rate on Gruger decks this week. Come on.
All right. Well, first thing I'm going to do.
Yeah, sorry about this, Javis. I did, like I said, I apologize. Didn't have the stream open. I'm
How
usually
dare you
here
not
just to give
Bend over
McRae and
backwards
other
for the
people.
fans.
Oh, you're
All right,
stuck
what-
in your last deck. Okay. You can still see your chat. You can just copy and paste.
First
it,
thing I'm
but
gonna
it's easier
do-
Yeah,
for you.
McRae, paste it in the
Is
chat
I am
for
going to
Gruger.
equip a Grafdigger's
Oh yeah, McRae can do this too. He
this
can
shark
Oh
in
my God,
particular.
Can I?
Yeah,
You can see the chat if it was
You can
posted
see the
there.
chat.
Just copy
Hold on.
paste.
I have to like do it a weird, janky way. Here you go. Don't kill me.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
I'm
you don't.
killing you.
So are you? Are you looking to do something completely different?
Okay, sorry.
interesting.
What's
What's
that
that, man?
way? You have them making 3 decks each with.
Have you just cast the one spell, Joseph?
Of the 3
So
colors.
far.
Okay. Golgari Rakdos Gruel. Okay, 6/6. Interesting. I like it.
Ooh, Gruel.
Yeah, this is it's interesting. So he's doing like a Henzi deck is his main favorite deck, and then he's building like 3 companion decks, or they
Yeah,
are. Sorry,
okay.
I don't know.
Yeah,
your
I just said Jund them out because that's kind of where I know where to go.
Oh, those are cool decks. Okay, Golgari is an old Rutston Graveyard Shenanigans.
This is
Rakdos is the Made, the
Cute.
Rakdos
this is awkward.
version of the dragon. Like you get however many treasures at the end step for however many.
Oh,
creatures
yeah.
died.
Yeah,
There's-
the smaller version of the dragon.
Of
Yeah.
Gadrick. Gadrick's like ancient tomb mana,
Yeah.
mono red, and then
Sweet.
so now they're looking for CMC commander of 4 or less. That's Gruel.
I
That's
have
what they're looking with.
many suggestions for that.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, since Tobin is mildly
Basically
pecked
not
out of the
playing.
current game,
He's-
so if you're looking for something a little bit jankier, Tobin can come to mind. Tobin may also just
I'm gonna
like
play this Shadow Spear
Hold on.
Wait a
Why did
second.
you tap mana and then untap mana?
because I didn't put a spell to the stack after I was thinking I was going to cast a spell.
No, but Thirst
Oh,
of Discovery costs 3. And
oh,
then
with the
you...
playstyle of cheating in strong.
First Discovery was casting Gruger's turn before he died.
Cheating in creatures.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh,
So
I
Shadow
see.
Spear,
Okay,
okay.
this is very. I see the theme that you're going for. So the Golgari is the graveyard shenanigans part of your Henzi deck. The Rakdos deck is the aristocrats treasure aspect of your Henzi deck, and now you're looking for
So I just have a truly awkward amount of mana for what I'm trying to do in life.
of cheating stuff in, except in Gruel, ideally 4 or less. So the playstyle
What's
is
his name?
What'd you use the other 2 mana
The-
for?
I'm going to attempt to equip
The
that.
innkeeper guy with passionate archaeologist. He
Oh,
gives all
shit.
your creatures undaunted from exile, and then you just beat people to death.
Yeah.
I can pull him up. It's a sweet deck.
Gonna go to combat.
So, Joseph,
yeah,
what did
sorry,
you cast
so-
this turn? Just the Shadow Spear?
yeah. So
I cast
Travis,
Shadow
yeah, what I was
Spear,
saying with
and I
the-
cast the.
or I was calling the Rakdos aristocrats.
Shadow
Aristocrats
Spear.
generally sacking things for value, which that's
Okay.
sounds like what your sacrifice is.
I cast
So
the
that was
Shadow
just
Spear and I
my,
equipped it,
my
and I
shorthand for
equipped Graphic Exoskeleton.
it.
Okay,
Sweet.
gotcha.
Do you remember what set this person that you're thinking of is from?
I'm literally just gonna. I can chat it to you in
Roar.
whatever this program
Discord.
that we use. Oh, I could go. I could open
Man.
Discord. That also works.
Actually, I'll just do this. I'm going to give you
I'll also
other
go
thing
back and
instead.
see what's happening here. Fancy.
Oh.
Gruger.
Have a green frog lizard. That's a 3/3 instead.
How about no?
Duran of the Yawning Portal with Passionate Archaeologist. You get to exile creatures
How
from the
about
top of your deck.
yes?
They get undaunted, so you get to cast them for cheaper, and you get to beat people
I'm
through their
picking up
CMC
putting down
every
and
time you
hear
cast
you,
one.
but how about no?
How dare you? How dare you counterspell a counterspell? Fine, you son of a bitch. God damn
this.
it.
I looked away for a while, and
Okay.
this is happening. It's fine,
So-
whatever.
Let's start resolving triggers.
Okay,
first
so
of all,
that counters
Oh,
the rapid.
This
Yes.
is actually really cool.
It's super cool.
first of all, I make a shark.
I know you've spent a lot of time.
You guys are talking through and ignoring a whole bunch of quality MTG right here.
Yeah,
This is one of the
sorry.
biggest stacks the brewery's ever had.
Yeah,
All
pretty
right,
much.
you guys keep doing that. I'll go to text chat with the,
Talk in the chat.
Yeah,
and I'll see your hand. Whatever. I
Just
don't
don't
care.
cheat.
Fine. What's our?
All right, so anyways, I have nothing for this, so I guess I take 7 fucking infect.
I'm resolving triggers. Got a lot of sushi on my board after all this.
So like, okay. So I've got rapid hybridize, stubs, counterspell. Okay. Anything else to resolve? Joseph?
Yeah, I'm still resolving all my triggers and things, and looking at my life.
And you're drawing so many cards.
Yeah, I
I'm so
already do.
jealous. The deck is doing everything I wanted it to.
Okay, so let's go through. Counterspell, counterspell. So those resolve.
Okay.
Rapid hybridization gets countered by a stubborn denial.
Yeah. I take 7 to face.
Shark bonks you for 7. Rate in your 8.
That'll
Wait,
be poison.
wait. Shadow Spear and Grafted Exoskeleton. Do I gain nothing?
Sorry? You don't, because it's Delta's infect instead, right?
Yeah, I don't gain life, right?
I
It
think you still
deals
gain
damage
life.
to creature form of poison counters. Whenever I think lifelink and
Google
infect work
I
together.
would think that would work because it is
Because I think
still
you're
damage.
dealing damage even though it's in a different form. But
Yeah.
I mean that's a simple
Yes, the creature's
lifelink.
controller will gain life. Yes.
Well,
It's
that
still
seems better on
damage.
my end.
Yeah, not bad, eh?
Not bad.
All right, what else you got?
I suppose a Teferi activation.
Oh, and I forgot mine too.
I'm going to discard an island. And I feel like I'm about to get blown out by Tobin.
Possibly. I
That's
don't know.
unlikely. Oh, I get to go again?
Joseph.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh wait, you have no maximum hand size because that's awesome.
All right, look at
Yeah.
this. Powerful magic.
The magic
Okay,
mirror
another
gives
token?
infinite hand size.
Let's make another 2/2 and make this guy a 8/8 or something. Wow.
Nice.
All right.
Hit him, Tobin.
Hit him. He's got so many sharks. I don't know what you think my deck does, but it doesn't do that.
Hmm.
I could play this Mistwalker I just drew, this 3-mana 1/4 changeling with flying. I still haven't drawn any
Okay, hang on.
lands.
I'm going to try and make this a little more readable.
Try, at least.
I literally think that I still just passed the turn.
No, hit him. Come on, hit him. I can
Hit
finish the
who?
job. Joseph,
You guys fight. Or kill me, whatever.
you have trample and an 8/8. Come on, give me some help.
Why would I help you? You removed like 2 of my commanders, or
You
one of my
took
commanders.
everything he
Yeah.
loved in this world.
You did this. You started it. You killed my commander the minute I played him.
Yeah,
Tobin's
because it was
passing
going to draw
turn.
you like
Okay,
12
sweet.
cards.
I'm going to activate Teferi as Tobin is
All right.
passing turn.
So be it.
Yep.
So be it. Go ahead. What are you doing?
Activating Teferi as Tobin is passing turn.
Doing what?
What other commanders are
Okay.
there in Grawl?
I assume
Let's
you're
be honest.
probably-
I'm past the point in the game where I give a shit about a Wayfarer's bauble, so I guess I'm just going to discard
Like,
that.
there is Jolene. Jolene herself doesn't inherently cheat creatures out, but she helps you make
She does
treasures.
ramp. Yeah. Like,
Which-
Jolene is super dope also.
Yeah. That's
That was the thing. Like, yeah, cheating creatures into play.
3, 4.
But it
5,
also,
Sorry,
like,
I can
7,
also go to
8,
chat to not
10,
distract them.
11. I have
I'm not going to lie,
11
I'm scared
mana.
of shit about McCray being in those colors with that much mana with that many cards in hand right now.
Okay, sorry. I will actually in upkeep. I'll force you to do that. So I'm going to put all these counters over on the champion. I think that's what I do here. And then I just go to turn as normal. Yeah,
Sure.
I'm going to do that. So I'm going to champion is set to 10. So you have to phase out that. This is
That's your
down
shit.
to
Champions up to 10.
0.
Yep, carry on.
if you want to go OG, you could play Roisin, a Meanderer, Hydros.
And this is up
It's
to
not
11.
that's not as cool as Durnan though.
Ooh, what are we doing?
All right. Well, 1, 2.
You're no longer in your upkeep, sir. Well, I'm assuming.
Sorry, yeah, I'm in main. Do I do this? Yeah, I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to try and play this Azuri's Predation.
Oh, that's funny.
It's far too late, but
Is it though?
I think so.
Is it though? All right. Yeah, I got nothing to say about that.
Okay, so that doesn't make one. That doesn't make one. That makes one. That makes one. That makes one from Tobin's board. So I'll make 3 there.
You got a shit ton. 1,
1, 2, 3, 4,
4,
5.
5.
5 from Joseph, and then your 4/4 is dead as well.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
I'm happy to
4,
get blown up by this spell. I love this piece of junk.
5. Yeah, this is one of my 10 cards that I added in. That puts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You got 5.
Counters on Champion, and 1 counter on Forgotten Ancient. So 8 set counters, 18.
Sorry, Tobin. Looks like you're losing 1, 2, 3.
8,
You're
4,
losing
5,
3 of your
3 of my creatures. Yeah,
yeah.
seems that way.
8.
That was just looking at my hand to see if I cared about this, which I don't.
It takes so many damages.
Or like if I exiled something with the fight on the stack, I can exile someone's graveyard. That was. It's obviously very.
This
good
is
against
why
creatures.
it
Oh.
mattered, Tobin, because I could, if we had worked together and done some more damage, I think I could have killed them, but I don't think I can now.
Well, the only graveyard that really matters is exiling Joseph's, so that way he can't.
Yes, I
cast
don't know if I
Octavia.
care about that or want to do that.
I'm
that's
in mono
fair.
blue. What kind of recursion are you expecting here?
No,
Blow it out.
it's for your
No, we're just
commander.
saying like your commander is very cheap if I don't exile your graveyard, but also that's fine.
All
I'll
right,
just play it.
Joseph, going to combat.
Yep. I assume everything is swinging at me.
Yep.
Yep.
Because I'm dead otherwise, so.
Cool. We are gonna
Phase
-3 to Fairy. Surprise.
Yep.
Set counters 2, 5. You know what I'm going to phase out already.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take 13 damages straight to my face.
Okay. Then I'm going to go to main 2.
Okay.
And let's go 1, 2. Let's try and reality shift this shark again.
Sure.
Buy myself a turn, maybe.
Reality shifts. That means I manifest.
You
It
manifest the top
manifests,
card in your
yeah.
library.
Exiles the shark.
Okay, hang on. Let's go. Boop. That. Let's go. The unattaching is like the one thing that's like clunky in this.
Yeah.
Doop. That is Legzeal. You are low down.
Okay. That's all I got. I tried.
Wait, what? Oh, there we go. Okay. That is that.
All right. Wait.
Tobin,
turn
swings
order?
into action.
I forgot the turn order. I'm not doing anything. The triple stack is so bad. It's like, is it my turn yet? It's been a while since I did anything. But all
I
do
I have it turned off.
It would be your
so
turn
that
now
way
if you want to do something.
It is.
Wasn't it just McRae's turn? Doesn't it go to you next?
Yeah, it does.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought you were trying to be sneaky on his end step.
No. I'll just be sneaky on your end step. And by
Okay.
sneaky, I mean I'll make a 2/2. So,
Huh.
yeah.
Okay.
All right, Joseph. Kill me or I kill you. I think that's what this has come down to.
Sure has. You know what's funny? Can you block flyers?
No.
Boom. We draw 5. Boop. My upkeep. Draw 1 per turn.
And as per normal, I die. Tobin kills Joseph and then takes the win.
Can I kill Joseph? He's got what?
I
He's got
got
a
him
shark
down to
typhoon.
13 life.
Yeah. No,
And you have
Okay.
trample and an 8/8.
I do have a trample 8/8. He can also just phase it out.
Soon to be 9/9.
I'm going to make a Sol Ring.
Yep.
Which makes me a shark.
Yep.
I mean, McRae, assuming you don't have like exactly a 1-color kill spell or 1 mana kill spell in hand, like you're dead on board.
How?
I have Grafted Exoskeleton, you gave me a Manifest Creature, and I have Rogue's Passage in play. So,
Oh,
have
you
a-
get the Rose Passage. I
Wait,
totally missed that.
Do you have enough mana for? Oh, with the soul
are
ring,
you
I think
joking me? Like,
Yeah,
look
that's
at my
that's
board.
That's 8 mana.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he's got enough.
Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
just saying. Like, I'm not saying
Yeah.
it's not inconsequential. It's 8 mana.
Yeah, I tried my best. I forgot about the Rogue's Passage, such as we need to start running Strip Mine more on the show, I think. That's just a blanket observation for myself included, because lands have mattered a lot.
No, like there's a bunch
Or-
of us that play.
What we could do is play more Blood Moons.
No. Makes for the worst TV of all time.
No, we just don't have to be as greedy. But no, like unless you took it out, there is a beast within in that. Like
There
I know
was.
it's not a lot. Like there's some bits and pieces. There's a Beseiju.
Ah.
There's
Yeah,
a
that's
Beseiju
true.
in all
Hey.
these green decks. There's Beseiju. There's probably Otawaras in all these decks as well.
I need to buy a Boseiju just to have one in paper.
Let's see.
All right, get him, Tobin. Get him.
I think this combo of Magic Mirror with Magic Mirror, Shark Typhoon, and Teferi, because there's been just enough big stuff that can't really punch through, so Teferi's just like staying around forever. And then this Magic
Yeah.
Mirror has been refueling so hard.
Well, it just gets better and better, right? The longer the game goes, and we just left it to go for a long time. I should have probably dealt with it. Well, I didn't have anything to deal with it because all my answers were creature
Four.
answers early game. So
5.
I had nothing.
Target.
What'd you have, Gruger, if anything, for artifact removal, at least, or enchantment removal in red-black?
So I could have used the chaos thing. Been at ETBs. I had a cityscape leveler,
Yeah.
and I was more focused on like player removal.
Move to equip.
Yep. I die.
I cannot spell. Every word in this is wrong. Archaeologist.
Just checking back, and did I did put a land into play? Yes, I did. Okay, sweet.
You have to lose 2 life for tapping this ancient tomb.
I sure
You know,
did.
I had a better play that I could have just done, and I think I should have.
You saw the Phyrexian beast tokens and you're like, yes, yes.
Yeah, I got overzealous on
Um,
Missouri's when I should have just Raven formed the fucking grafted exoskeleton, you know?
I'm gonna try and bonk you.
Yeah, you thought that was probably the safest. You could have done the Raven form after instead.
Raven form to grafted exoskeleton, and then I wouldn't have had enough for the Azuris, but I could
Well,
have
no,
waited
no,
You
you
for
got
could-
bonk on the stick. Respond
Yeah.
to bonk.
No responses. I just die.
Oh no, McRae, what you could have done is instead of manifesting, because you had 1 mana left over, right? So you,
Yeah.
instead of manifesting the shark,
Going to activate
if
fairy.
you had Raven formed
Onto a
the
card.
exoskeleton instead.
Yeah.
And then that would have actually done 2 things. It would have killed his creature because it would have become unattached.
Mindstone.
All right,
Yeah.
so that was your.
That's
And
my punt.
I am going
That's fair.
to find
happens.
out why, oh cruel world, do I now die to Tobin?
Okay. Give me 2 seconds to pretend I was paying attention and know what's happening.
No,
Okay.
I think that's to
I am
Fairy.
in a very bad
Oh,
state.
no, you're fine.
Joseph, you like win. You
I
have
can't beat this to fairy. I will make a 2/2, which will make this a 9/9.
Yeah, this to Fairy because we couldn't. The one turn where
We should have whapped the Teferi. Yeah, I agree.
the one turn, like I tried whapping him, he phased it out. I
Sorry,
think the
I
one turn
lied.
that you chose not to swing at it may.
I do actually have a removal spell for Teferi.
Oh, there you go. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Thanks for the help, buddy.
Yeah, no problem.
So you're saying, hold on, you could have allowed me to kill Joseph?
Yeah, and die to you, or I'd let you guys fight it out and die to whoever wins without my help. That seemed like the
Wow.
logical thing.
Oh, you
Right.
sleazy dirtbag.
How's it sleazy? I let you guys sort it out between you, and then I still die.
Uh-huh. There was a greater evil. That's all I'm saying.
We have 5 cards in hand.
For the folks in chat, we do have a Discord. It's on the post on my McRaeWrites.com website. So if you ever want to jump in general and ramble questions off at us, I won't answer in any like short order because I usually take days. But
I am going to cast a Lazotep Plating. Myself,
currently, I think it's just us 4.
I
and a
control
couple
gain
of-
hexproof.
Yeah.
And
You got
you
it.
amass.
I only had the one thing, so that works.
Okay.
So you get a 2/2 shark and a 1/1 zombie army.
Yep. And now Joseph just uses his enormous card advantage to just crush Tobin.
Yeah, the same thing you would have done to me. I have drawn one extra card this game.
Joseph now also gets to cast his general for 2 blue.
Yeah, very true.
Finally. I feel like Tobin's just going to blow my graveyard at some point.
Well,
I didn't though.
Tobin didn't think he had a chance, so he just decided not to. And
Yeah, I decided instead of like I wanted you guys to fight it out between yourselves naturally without my interference, and then I would just come in second no matter what. So
yeah, and he didn't
Yeah.
think he'd be quite this far. Oh, and you still have
I didn't need
that 5th
to-
land. Oof.
it's like kind of Kingmaker. I don't know. Whatever. I didn't think it had that much effect.
You should
Yeah.
Wait,
Kingmaker for me because I have 4 wins in 50 episodes, man.
Whoa. King made by not king making? What is this crap?
No, he's saying I should have helped him, but
I'm
yeah,
saying the stats, I have such bad stats that I keep getting pounced on in the brewery, and I'm really like,
Right,
I clearly don't.
I am happy to see this dumb mono blue deck. Like when it
do the
drew,
thing.
Joseph drew like a nice little curve, and we didn't have a super
Alright,
aggressive start.
I'm gonna
so I was
cast
able to
a
just, like,
Moss
do the thing.
Changeling.
Get him.
Baby.
All right, we have a trigger.
Why are they all golems?
All
Because they
right,
have fucking shapeshifter.
I'm going
Or
to
Changeling.
move to combat.
Yep.
Joseph. Oh, you're at 11.
Oh,
One sec.
McRae, put your
Yeah.
website in the.
I did all that work. Oh, sorry.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. So then, knowing that you're at 11, I might as well make this guy lethal so that you have to.
Teferi it.
Well, I
Dude,
mean, I was just
let's
gonna
be
attack
honest, I probably
Teferi,
did
which
more
is gonna
damage to
force
myself with
Teferi.
Ancient Tomb than everybody else
Yeah.
did.
Let's just see. So I wanted to leave up that I've got what 4 mana left, so I could play a 3. 'Cause I'm not activating. Or I've just got Maxwood Nexus. Do I care about your attackers?
I
No.
don't know. Do you?
Spoilers. No.
All right. You've got what? 1, 2.
Oof, that's weird.
Cards in hand, 15.
I have
Alright,
like
I'm not-
12 cards in hand and 2 mana up.
I'm not gonna beat that. All right.
Yeah, and the way I built that deck is it has like half the deck is instance.
All right. I'm going to
Probably
combat.
has something to
I
do
have
with
already
2
tapped
mana.
my creatures, but you can just you can do your thing
All
whenever.
right.
I am going to -3 to Fairy.
Yeah, to get the big guy.
I am going to tell that Golem to stop trying to touch me. Just
This
not
one
that.
is still going at ya. Just
I
a
know.
5/5 trampler.
I'm just not that into him.
Hmm.
You go to assign blocks, just
Yep.
because I just want to be safe that we're doing stuff for Ripper.
Mhm.
All right.
Oh, sorry. We can go to blocks. Yes. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, I
So-
forgot there was a ginger brewed in your deck. Yeah. Did you
Oh,
keep it in there?
baby.
Me?
Put-
Yeah, I didn't cut Ginger Brute. Ginger Brute's great. I love that card.
There.
The fact that it could be essentially an unblockable golem.
Takes a good amount of treasure to make that relevant on the turn it comes out, but
But if
Oh,
it
yeah,
just like
yeah,
sticks
temple.
around through
Well, yeah, if you don't care about the haste.
Uh,
and also it is a food, so it can pump your other golems, and it like
it does
last
everything
ditch
the deck
effort.
wants. It's
Yeah.
cheap. It's just like
Mhm.
I love the concept of this
Okay,
as like
yeah,
a
whatever.
bar
You know what?
magic
Fuck it.
deck.
But
But it does fold to like 2 board wipes.
this game sucks. Yep.
or just targeted removal and not
You know what?
drawing
No,
lands.
no. I'm not.
Yeah,
not going
I
that.
think if you had had some lands, you may have been okay.
This is
Yeah.
so sad. I can put a maximum of 4 in front of it. Like, what is my life right now?
It's unlikely that I get you with like a berserk or something, so you're probably fine. Plus berserk.
Yeah, you know what? It's just going to
Isn't
be the
instant.
zombie. Just to prove
Yeah,
a point.
that's fine. You can take the 4. You're not dead.
Okay.
I did all that,
Then I'm just
all that
going.
damage, all that work.
Yeah,
Cloud
then
the way.
I'm gonna hold up mana to activate this Maskwood Nexus.
Watch, that's how you're actually going to end up winning.
It's just going wide.
Man, that's so shitty that you didn't draw like 1 more mana, so you could have like afforded to even just gain Malcolm in like 1 turn, 1 more
Yeah.
turn of Malcolm, and like it would have died to the beast, Azuri's predation, but maybe you would have built up some treasures and then gotten Ich.
Well, by the time like my Malcolm and Ich were removed, I had no good attacks anyway. So even
Well-
recasting them, I never would have gotten.
Well, you
in
could have
any
just kept
damage.
poking me for 2 in the air and like built up treasure. Like I know it's not a lot.
Well,
of
yeah,
treasure.
sorry, but like that would be play Malcolm and then hope he survives to table and then swing for a
No,
treasure.
I would like
Yeah.
to put my big dumb general to the stack.
Yep, that goes on the stack, and then I do not respond to that on the stack. Yeah.
And now you just an 8, ward 8. That's problematic.
Whenever I cast or copy an instant spell, you say.
Yeah, that's the only thing I don't
Okay.
like about trying to
Yeah.
lean in on the golems is it's really hard. I think probably a better way to do the deck is you cut the bad golems.
Yeah.
And you play more like flicker spells and stuff, so you can just keep like flickering.
Yeah, so that was my first thought.
I'm gonna
and
pay
then-
2,
but then-
and I'm gonna put this
but
shadow
then
spear
your
on this
Ich
manifest.
Keep
Keep
shrinking.
keep shrinking. So instead, I put in the 4 clones that allow you to keep your legendaries. So I put in 2 Sakashimas, Spark Double, and Uranus's Vile Duplication. So that way I could, if I wanted more treasure, I can make another Malcolm. If I wanted more golem nonsense, I can make more Ich-Tekik. And then I
Yes.
just put in like the protection spell that you draw cards for all your guys with counters, and then you give them
Yeah,
indestructible stuff like that. It was
yeah, I
like
have a-
pretty. You can look at everything on the sideboard of my list is cards I added, and everything in considering is cards I cut.
yeah, for me, sideboard were cards I was
Um,
considering actually putting in, and then you can see that there's a section of 10. So that,
I'm gonna activate the fairy. I'm gonna draw a card and discard the card.
There's no way with 21 cards you don't have to win here.
well, he can make the
You would be
grafted.
surprised if you saw my hand.
Well,
It's
Jo-
shocking
Joseph
that setting.
Joseph currently has a 11/11.
All right, well, whatever. I'm going to combat.
He has an 11/11 infect dude if he wants it.
Tobin,
Go to combat.
going to
For your
combat.
attack.
Okay. Actually, you know what? Am I going to go back? Sorry, I just realized I drew a weird card here.
You have to Octavia it, right?
See, if Joseph was a man, what he would have done is he would have phased out one of these, like this shapeshifter token, and then just like sent an 11/11 infect trample dude in there.
He's a Rogue's Passage. You still can.
He still can do that as well. This is true. He
He
just
just needs
needs
to cast a single spell.
He just
Give
needs
the
to cast
manifest 8/8.
like an opt or something.
Yeah. That's literally all it takes is an opt. A single mana cantrip will buff the manifest to 8/8, buff it with the Shadow Spear and the Grafted Exoskeleton to 11. Rogue's Passage, that's lethal right there.
So let's see. There's
Don't think too hard about this.
yeah, brainstorm, consider, otherworldly gaze, curate,
Okay. Yeah.
snap, unsubstantiate, winds of rebuke. Oh yeah.
You know what?
Mhm.
One.
Yeah, I gotta say, audience, part of the reason that we use cockatrice for the show is for filming reasons, but also because it's easy to stream, but also because it's free,
it.
right? Like we can brew brand new decks every week with no budget for the show. Like,
Is an unblockable thing.
Yeah, my paper decks haven't been updated in a couple years, and they're all $200 or less, or at least they were when I brewed them. Then cards got expensive, but they're three colors with mostly basic plans. They're not good.
So many
Oh god, what's happening? How big
You're
is it?
dying.
It's
Rogue's Passage Manifest is attacking you.
Yes, but how big is it? It's currently
a 5/5 Rogue's Passage Manifest. I swear to
Okay.
God, there are no tricks. Don't worry, there's nothing to see here.
with infect, and then if he casts
Octavia
anything,
triggers.
yeah, that's fine. No blocks. Obviously, no blocks. I can't block it. Are you gonna do anything?
Oh wait, I fucked up.
you have a sorcery in hand because you're bad.
You also have 21 cards. There's got to be an instant in there. Just like literally do anything.
Seriously,
I listed
dude.
he
Again, if you could see my hand, you would
Yeah.
understand why this is going as it is.
You
Not
could
a
have
single
cast
3-mana sorcery?
he could have cast like a Curse of the Swine for X=0, like targeted nothing.
Yeah.
I had that. I could have done that.
Wow. So you're going to die to Tobin because the deck didn't draw even with 21 cards.
no, I think he just
Second main, he can just make another shark, and then I probably can't kill him anyway.
Before whoever scoops, I want Joseph to lay his hand out. I'm very curious.
he also still has a Teferi activation too, so he's not dying
No,
to
I
the big
don't.
golem.
No, I
on-
don't. I
on-
had a Teferi activation on Tobin's turn.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm saying
yeah.
like you're not dead to the big golem.
All right.
Anyway,
I am going to attempt to put that.
That card you said you didn't have?
Yeah, now watch.
wah.
Okay.
Tobin's not bad at this game. He's got counter magic.
All right.
Well, it
Octavia
doesn't matter.
trigger.
There's an Octavia trigger on top of that, though.
Yeah. Okay. So you're targeting this. What is your Octavia targeting?
It's the only thing that's attacking you, Tobin.
Okay. Fine.
I was gonna say Tobin has.
I have a Pongify.
Yep. All right. So first of all, I'm gonna go through triggers. I I put a 2-mana spell on the stack.
I always forget about unsubstantiate. Like it's kind of like a remand
Shark.
in a way, right?
You don't draw a card, but I like it because you
Yeah,
can
it
either
can
bounce
also
a
do-
creature or a spell. And
Yeah.
it doesn't
It's
counter,
modal.
so it gets around like the uncounterable stuff.
I like highly modal things.
I
Yeah.
tried to make that card work in Modern. It did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That was before I tried it in like Spirit sideboard, and then it was not good enough.
I do really, really like that Wizards is
I will make an
finally,
ape.
after 30 years, starting to learn that modality is the way you can make cards powerful without breaking them.
Yeah, you bounced my shapeshifter. Got me.
Yeah.
You have to reveal what the manifested thing is. What did he kill?
It's a land.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
To the bin you go.
To the bin you go.
So you resolved all your draws, your sharks, etc.
Yep, Sorrow back on the stack.
You
Yep,
have a
that's
monkey,
me.
though. You can't be unhappy when you have a monkey.
Time.
Could be a toxic monkey next turn.
You're up, Tobin.
All right.
Kill him with
Yeah.
an infectious monkey just to send a message.
Sorry, guys. I'm chatting with a viewer. Come on. All right.
He is. I'm bouncing between.
That's totally
All right.
fair.
I'm gonna make
I'm
it
bouncing
2-2.
between a lot of windows, so I've lost
This
track
guy's
of
still
which.
exile or
He
whatever.
phases
He's not
in
around.
at my your turn beginning.
Yeah, exactly. So he doesn't get pumped, is what I'm saying.
No.
Yeah. Ooh, guess what? Drew my 5th land.
Nice.
Got
there.
Yeah.
I can't believe how many more lands I had than you in like my in the Rakdos deck this time around.
You did Solemn twice. That's a
That
thing.
helps.
But yes, you also just drew way more cards than me. And okay.
Not way
1,
more.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Like 5 more, I guess.
That is nothing. This is a 7-drop? Come on.
Oh, you still have that stupid. And
Yeah,
if you
no.
if you cast that, you just die because of grafted exoskeleton
Yeah,
on a
exactly.
shark.
Sorry.
Look at this power: Teferi, Magic Mirror, Shark Typhoon, and a grafted exoskeleton.
Shark Typhoon has always been a blowout on the show. Every time Shark Typhoon has landed and not been immediately answered, it has won games.
It's funny because there's 2 Simic decks, so there
Ooh.
should be answers to. And I guess I had like 1 or 2 answers in my big dumb deck, but
Okay.
You guys watched me. I got punished by you and Tobin and still threw a whole swack of removal at Joseph and still came out short.
yes. Although
So
to be
I
fair, if I
have
didn't do
no way
anything
to
to
draw
you, you were also
cards
running away with the
in
game.
hand
It's the
and
the
no
flow of the show. Like
interaction.
sometimes,
So
like whoever gets
let's
scary, like
just play
Tobin was the
out-
first scary person, and then you were like ridiculously scary.
debatable.
And I happened to have a way to blow up things, but I could only interact with creatures. I couldn't interact with.
Wah, wah.
Um,
All right, so I played 2
I think
The
two
enchantment.
dudes.
with
Okay,
how
you
my
can
hand was
just-
set up.
Response to you
You can just down pick.
playing a Mistwalker.
Yep.
I'm gonna activate Teferi and phase out your Golem.
Sure, you got it.
checks out.
So then you're at 5. I will attack you for exactly a different number than that. You can just throw dudes in front.
His trample, though.
Yeah, but he can just actually block it, right? You got it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, my hand is an arcane adaptation and a mall splicer. I have no way to draw cards and or get any interaction, so I've just dead.
Is this you conceding?
Tobin, don't quit. Tobin, don't quit. Don't leave.
I'm not quitting. I'm just
Okay.
like, yeah, this attack
There
was
was
never
a
gonna do
specific
anything.
request to put my
Go for
hand out. So
That is
You do
true.
your
I wanted to see. So
Let-
I've already
let me
been proven
do
right
every
there.
instant and sorcerer I have. Windfall does not help because I draw Tobin a metric ton of cards.
Oh, that's
Aether
true.
Eyes does nothing for
Yeah.
me attacking him. Aether
Yeah.
Spouts does nothing.
Yeah.
Can't counter my own spell that's not on the stack.
Yeah.
Don't want to put my own cards back in my own hand. Can't negate what's not there. Could have negated after the fact, but I only had 1 mana available at the time, so couldn't negate. And that is all the instants I have in hand. Then
That
I have
unsubstantiate was clutch then.
which I couldn't cast after casting my general plus trying to actually put an attack on the stack because it would have had no mana left to do literally anything.
So you literally only had the unsubstantiate as your only option.
I would have cast a card if I had a card. If I wanted to be like getting the trigger, sure, I could have countered my own spell, which would have left me with no mana again. You know, like there was nothing that did anything.
You could have engulfed, right? It wouldn't have bounced your infected.
It would have bounced my manifest.
No, because you can put the Octavia trigger on top of it.
Plus the 2, and you only have like 7. So it would have... Either way, I still had the Pongify. It doesn't matter, but yeah.
Yeah, it still wouldn't have done the thing. Like, I assumed that you either had kill and or counter magic up. So it was like, because you had 6 cards in hand and all your mana on tap. So you were just like,
because I was drawing nothing. And
so are y'all playing it out, or...
No.
I mean, we don't need to. Joseph just wins.
I'm fine to
this
play it
guy's
out.
phased out, and I have 2 blockers, and he can just punch me.
Okay.
Yeah. Joseph...
I'll draw 7. You don't need to play this out.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, GG, I'm switching scenes. We can go to table talk.
You didn't have to do the Rogue's Passage if you went in golf, if you thought you could have the win.
Yeah, totally, but I didn't.
Yeah.
And, well, no, because without engulf, I didn't have anything on the stack. So if he had some effect that stopped it, again, right? Like,
well, you would still have the Octavia
you went for
trigger.
the safer option, I think.
Yeah, I was trying to go for the play that was more likely to do something. The fact is I didn't have anything definitive in hand. I didn't. I had I could probably do that, but he had 6 cards in hand and all of his mana.
I understand that. You could have gone, I'm just saying, if you had gone Engulf the Shores and say it didn't resolve, then you know that you can't attack that turn, and then you just leave everything else back, and you have like a bunch of blockers, and you've made another 4/4 shark.
I have Infect, Lifelink, and Trample. Me holding back? Yeah, no.
Well, but you spent more. Then you should have just gone Engulf the Shores. This is not you holding back. You go Engulf the Shores. If it resolves, you still get to keep your Infect Manifest creature because you target it with Octavio's thing. So it's bigger than for the Engulf check. Tobin loses his entire board. And then you just hit him with your big dumb Infect dude.
Yeah.
Could have worked.
I punted too, to be fair. Gruger spotted a line where I could have come out.
Whoa. None of this I punted too. I just won. Thank you.
He did punt, but
I had one more
punt all the time.
I needed to have. Okay, fine, but I did not punt.
No. You didn't punt. You didn't punt this time, but McRae punted.
So for table talk, I have some questions to get us back on track.
McRae could have blown up your grafted exoskeleton at the end of everything, and then he wouldn't have had to worry about it.
So what did you guys notice about having to play Gruger decks this week? What were some themes, some kind of follow-throughs, things that popped up that you noticed or liked, or, you know?
I heard a dog.
I was
have
lazy.
A response to this question, though.
I just chose something easy to play myself.
Sorry, what was the question?
As he was scrolling on his phone on the fucking air.
I think he's just asking, like, when you're looking at my decks, did you notice a pattern? I generally, for these decks, I either lean, I think for myself, I either lean more into synergies, or I put big splashy cards in because this is the only place I'll play big splashy cards. I generally play CDH in paper. If I am getting together with people, it'll generally be CDH. So I try to play cards that I would never play in like the 90% of other Magic I play. And then I try to put in cards. I try to balance some amount of card draw so I can see them, and so I can find the mana ramp to be able to actually cast them.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. I always notice that you play a lot of rocks because I'm pretty skimpy on rocks. I prefer mana dorks myself.
Fuck that. We have more creature wipes than we do artifact wipes.
That's true. This is casual compared to CDH. There's more targeted artifact.
Mana rock CDH burned.
But even in CDH, you maybe gain oofed and stuff, but you're also playing way more powerful artifact mana too. So.
Yeah, fair enough. What were you saying, Joseph, about?
Oh yeah,
an
this
answer?
this deck curved out into exactly what my idea of a Gruger deck does. It
Mhm.
has early game stuff that's like, whatever, and then like again, I was commenting on how I hurt the shit out of myself to get stuff out early, but all of a sudden it's like, by the time you're like, wait a minute, that deck's causing trouble. Like no one can do anything about it because all of your stuff that you hurt yourself to put out has just innocuously gained enough advantage that by the time you realize that, holy damn, I should do something about that, it's really hard to do something about that. It's like, as much as I don't want to compliment you as a brewer, like you're a fucking good brewer.
I think we are all good brewers, otherwise we wouldn't be here. Because like I take decks that like are pub stomps elsewhere and they get just shitted on here, and vice versa.
Yeah. I've gone to a couple tournaments with Gruger. He always does very well, whether they be casual tournaments or CDH tournaments or whatever it is. Like he just does very well.
I've been playing a lot of CDH recently, so like I feel like our CDH specials are the ones where I can steal some wins because there's like an expectation on power level and you're matching perfectly. Well, not perfectly, but very well.
Good luck, son.
Yeah. I want to proxy Garth, but it like. Because I took out the time twister, so he dropped by $5,000.
$5,000? Try 13 American.
Yeah, something crazy.
That's for like a really good condition unlimited one. But yes,
like
still ridiculous.
Yeah. Not money you found out behind a 7-Eleven in the alley. No.
No, a beat up twister is like $5,000 to $7,000 right now.
I would love to grind CDH tournaments for a year and have that be like what I do for a year. I would love to bring Garth to all those. Ugh. Anyways, I digress. Anything else for table talk, or can we get a plugs and shoutouts?
I think we can plug and shout out.
All right, plugs and shoutouts. Let's go backwards.
Some of the decks do the thing. I'm really happy this dumb mono blue deck that did not shine when I played it got to do its thing.
All right, we're going backwards. Tobin, you're up first.
It's not backwards. We've gone backwards like 8 weeks in a row. Go first. Get out of here.
Okay.
It's not backwards anymore. If it's backwards, we're starting with you.
I do not care if I go first.
Valid.
Well, then there you go.
Cool.
Yeah, but I'm just
I'll go after Tobin.
Backwards thing.
I'll go after Tobin.
No. Whoa.
We're just here to. I'm just here to bust balls. That's all I'm here for today.
Okay. I
got nothing. So that's it. I'll go first. I pass. Pass priority.
Okay.
Stack is empty.
Do you want me to go after Tobin?
Name on the stack.
I'll go after Tobin. I'm McRae. McRae writes. The stuff I'm going to plug this week is my book. The Paper Moon Gang is out. If you want to support an indie artist, go to my website, click on that Amazon link, and buy the hardcover. That's $20. Or sorry, the softcover is $20. Hardcover is $30. But it's also free for the first week, and ebook is like $3. So if you read on a tablet or something, that's probably the best deal. But yeah, that's it. That's what I'm plugging this week. I'm also going to plug out a local restaurant, Mysol, because they're always pretty consistent, and it's good shit. That's me. I'm going to throw it over to Gruger.
Sick. Not too much to shout out this time around. I'm drinking. I just had some ginger beer tonight with my food, non-alcoholic, but nice and gingery, tasty, refreshing. Hit the spot tonight. I had some Korean fried chicken to go with it, so something a little bit oily and fatty, and something crisp and spicy to palate cleanse. Fantastic combination. And then not too much. Shout out to Javis's Gundam Out for a budget deck. I'm just looking at it right now. For a budget deck, it hits at a glance. It looks like a perfectly fun budget deck. It's obviously greedy and looking to lean in heavy and hensy. I would maybe back it up with a little bit more of the cheap money-wise ramp. Everyone here knows I'm a sucker for a little bit. I see you have the 3 visits and everything like that. Maybe throw in one more of the cheap talismans or something like that. So in case you don't have Hensi in play as a backup, as much as I love having my commander in play, a lot of times people wreck my fun. But other than that, as a casual deck, looks fantastic. I would love to play that deck. Looks good. And that's my shout outs. Who do we got left?
Just
Jose?
Joseph. Jose.
I wasn't paying attention to the chat going on when you guys were talking about the Henzi deck, but I did just respond to it in general. Like my favorite card in a Henzi deck at all is Archon of Cruelty. One of our pals in paper brewed this deck, and like he knows that I'm a horrible Jund lover, and so he made a joke right after he built the deck when none of us had even seen it yet that like I would love to play this deck. So we got together, and yeah, he let me play his deck, and sure enough, happened to draw into a situation where I had an Archon of Cruelty become available, and so my turn was like, I don't remember the trigger of it off the top of my head. I just know that I'm pretty sure you can choose a player that has to sack something and discard something and lose life, and then when the Archon enters, and on top of that, you gain life, draw a card, and I think that's it for your own buffs.
It's like 3.
Yeah.
So target opponent loses 3 life, sacrifices a creature, and discards a card, and then you gain 3 life and draw a card.
Yeah, right. So my turn was that I played. I believe he had a Panharmonicon in the deck because he's a jerk. So it's
you had the Panharmonicon. You went from like 0 to hero.
Somebody loses 6, sacks 2 permanents, and then discards 2 cards. You gain 6, draw 2 cards, then go to your combat. Henzi swings, or Henzi has given it haste, so you swing. You trigger all that again, then the thing dies, and you draw a card off it at the end because of Henzi. So you've drawn like 5 cards in a turn just off Archon by itself.
Laughing all the way to
whatever else you did. And then because you're in Jund, you're like, I put it back. And so you draw 6 cards in a turn and gain like 15 health. Like the card is disgusting in Henzi.
It is, it is an 8 drop. It unfortunately, because it's played in modern and like tier list modern decks, it may be a little bit pricey if you're like just looking to pick up things here and there. So it's not like
if you want to brew a card because you're excited about the general, it still is priced very attainably for how much brutality it puts into your game. Like, yeah, it's not $4. Sure, I get it. But like in Henzi specifically, that card is a disgusting house. Like, because I was basically in a situation where like I had drawn poorly, nothing was going on, game was not going well for me. I was like getting fairly low on life, and then all of a sudden it was just like one turn, like gain 15, completely ruin everything that's causing me problems, draw a new mitt full of cards, and I literally won the game off Archon completely when I was in a bad state. Granted, my friend is that evil dude who put a Panharmonicon in a ETB heavy deck, so yeah, there's the extra little whoosh in the ribs, but like it was
kidney shot.
Very satisfying is I guess how I will phrase it.
Unfortunately, it is a $15 card these days because of modern.
True.
But
yes.
But I'm telling you, made my whole night. My friend still talks about that game, and I ruined his life with his own deck. So
what are people playing Archon of Cruelty in modern?
Indomitable creativity decks and persist decks.
Yeah, that'll do her.
Okay. Yeah.
So creativity decks, they just like, you just make a token and then you use Indomitable Creativity and it like polymorphs into the only creature you have in your deck is Archons, or you do persist things like you do Unmarked Grave or Rummaging or Looting it into your bin and you persist it.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm going to pronounce this name wrong as heck. Haves, I guess it is. Thanks for hanging out with us and asking questions. It's awesome to get to talk to somebody about a deck that's exciting that they might be interested in. So
it works out well that I died so I could talk with you.
Yeah.
I didn't contribute, so I could do it also.
No, you contributed.
To
the game. Is what I meant.
To the game.
Perfect.
Punching bag.
Joseph, any
beer shouts? Got an amber ale by a company called Vax. I decided to grab some weird one-off single. This company is not new at all. It's an amber ale. It comes in at 5.2, so you're not going to fall off the curb after you have it. But yeah, tasty beer, solid. Like if you like ambers, it's an amber. It's got the malty palate you would expect from any other amber. And
ambers.
Yeah. Doing a random shout out. So I had a mail day yesterday.
Ooh.
And I had a weird guitar show up. To anyone that's a music nerd who pays attention to the internet, you have probably heard of this company, Harley Benton.
Do they make
Light
bases?
refraction is so good. Yeah, Harley Benton. So it's this company that makes impossibly cheap instruments. I have no idea where it's actually manufactured. Funny enough, now that I say that, it doesn't say on it. Weird, interesting. But what I can tell you is this particular guitar is so it's a reissue of an extremely niche instrument. Fender used to make this, well, Fender Squier technically. So they're like the cheap Fender. Made this guitar. It's a model called a Jazzmaster, and this is a really rare baritone issue. So if someone is a guitar nerd, a baritone guitar, so like regular guitar, 6-string, your low E is your lowest string, usually. A baritone is, if you think of a 7-string guitar and you remove the high string, that's your new 6. So it's got one string lower than a regular guitar, one less high string. So Fender had this Squier Jazzmaster for quite a while, and it was, whatever it was in popularity, fun and cool. But they decided to stop building it. And I swear to God, the fact that they said, hey, we're not making it anymore, for whatever weird reason, made it become like way more popular. So all of a sudden, this thing was super in demand. The current prices for a used one, if you can find one, are quite literally easily double or more what they ever retailed for when they were brand new, because they don't make them anymore. So if you want one, too bad, pay me. Harley Benton they make these, again, impossibly cheap instruments. Like, sure, there's like certain, it's not like top end quality, surprise, it's not. But this guitar was purchased brand new, mailed to my house from Europe for $305. Believe me, before
Canadian
I
or US or euros?
Sorry?
Canadian,
Canadian.
US or euros? Canadian. Okay.
305 Canadian delivered to my house. Like, this is insane.
That's
you
why I
can't
asked,
even
do
buy the
they-
material to build it for that little. Like, I have no idea how they do this.
Do they
It's
make
obviously
bases?
all robots and pre-cuts, but like, whatever. It's a guitar that works, and like, anyway, my review of it is like, I am shockingly surprised at what a nice guitar it is for $305. Like, I have a rack beside me. If anyone has seen stuff before, like, I have some extremely fancy stuff living in here. Like, here's a custom build from a German luthier made out of Babinga with a graphite neck, 36-inch scale like this. Like, I have some very nice instruments. This thing is shocking me with what it does for $305. Yeah, it's not perfect. I'm definitely going to have to do a tiny bit of work to adjust a ground. Like, I'm assuming it's ground at this point. I don't know for absolute certain, but I'm pretty sure it's a grounding issue. But like, regardless, it's not a make or break in any way, shape, or form. So like, yeah, it's not perfect, but $305, cannot believe it. If you are someone that like plays guitar, or you're interested in guitar in any way in the world, just grab one. Like, they're so impossibly cheap that you will not regret it. Tool around with it. If you decide you don't want it, whatever, get rid of it. You only invested a super small amount of money. Yeah, huge plug for them to anyone that cares. Like, man, I am very, very, very surprised by this instrument. Yeah, that's my thing. Harley Benton.
Okay. Answer me though. Do they make bases?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
They make basses, make guitars, they make obscurities like this baritone. Yeah.
Okay, sick.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I can't speak to those. This is the only one I've ever touched. But like, yeah, I'm very surprised.
Okay. Are we ready for our theme, folks?
Theme.
All right. Thank you, folks, for joining us here on the Brewery, the jankiest Magic the Gathering EDH show on the planet. Live every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. PST, twitch.tv/the Brewery MTG. We are also on YouTube. As of today, we are up to episode 20. So I'm catching up. Only 20 more to go to get all of season 2 up on YouTube. So check out that. It's also the Brewery MTG on YouTube. Our theme for next Tuesday that we brew on each and every week, new decks, all 4, is big boys. Our commanders must be 7 or more CMC. Big boys.
Oh, yeah.
Tobin, I think you're muted if you're making noises into your mic.
I wasn't, and then I was. but I was
look
very
kind of
excited because I had an idea, and then immediately it got shut down because I have to play a high CMC commander.
All right. 7 or more. Otherwise, we'll see you all next Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. PST, same time, same place. Thank you all for watching.
Thanks for hanging out.
Bye.
Bye.